It was kind of like
live.
marbles, so yeah.
Hello!
Live. Hello, everyone. What's up? It's me, your boy Jace. I'm your host for today.
You gotta say it with a lot more confidence.
Easy, Becca, we already agreed upon something and you took it from me.
I'm sorry. Go on, Jace.
Hold it.
Okay.
Michelle, can you give the confidence of the Jace?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry. I didn't have confidence because I thought of the joke as I was saying it. So.
Hello and welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends get together and play D&D and share their story with you, our wonderful audience. I'm not Jace, obviously.
That's pretty close, though.
She could be.
Jace is out for the day.
Could be if she
Jace will be back next week. But it's me. I'm doing it this time. And hello and welcome. Warmest of greetings to everyone who's watching us for the first time. Very excited to have you here. And this is going to be an interesting session. Going right into a fight. Any announcements from anyone?
Nope.
Don't think
No.
so.
Cat! There's a cat.
Well, I do have an announcement. Jill
There's
has
a cat butt
on screen, and I'm very
Cat
happy
butt.
whenever Houdini comes on. I think that's Houdini.
Good news, guys. I drew the monstrosity reversed, so this fight should go well. I hope.
Aww.
It'll be fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Jace is missing today. They're
Oh, no,
out,
it's not.
Little baby.
they're out doing stuff and being an adult.
I mean, it is October. We're going spooky this month, I think.
We're gonna try.
Yup. Planning on doing
Including
horror games.
and including also a one shot at some point in
Yes,
this month.
we will have a Halloween one shot. We will be pre-recording that. But we will still stream that on Twitch. So we're gonna record it, edit it, and then have a premiere on Twitch, and it'll go up on YouTube afterwards.
And we'll give you further details as the month progresses.
And and Jill's cat is playing with a worm on a string, and I'm dying inside.
Oh no, everyone's distracted. Everyone's distracted. This is what happens when Jason's in here.
Abort!
When
Abort!
I'm-
See it,
No,
I
no,
wanna
guys,
see it.
this is what happens when I'm not at Jill's, because Jill's cats are too scared of me to approach.
Aw.
Oh! Jesus Christ! Fucking went for it!
Start the fight, start the fight!
If there's anything else, throwing it to you, Connor.
Motherfucker! There. So where we last left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had just fought their way through a small cavern of kobolds. First dealing with the bad doggies that were locked behind a wooden door. They were then shot at by many kobolds. Dealt with some kobolds that were well armored in what could best be described as junk plate mail, and then had one try to light them on fire using what appeared to be a makeshift flamethrower. Upon fighting their way through the kobolds, the party then very swiftly leaped down the hole, and with the aid of Rose's Featherfall ability, managed to all safely descend without getting hurt too badly, with the exception of Gale, who was a touch burnt by the kobold burninator, which had decided to pop by and say hello. But as they had made their way down to safety, they heard the laughter of the kobolds from up above, and noted the partially eaten body of one of the kobolds they had knocked down, and were then greeted by the shape of a three-headed lizard creature rising up out of the water. And where we last left off, you guys were just about to start combat against this hydra. So,
Do we know that it's a hydra?
No, but for the sake of convenience for
Okay.
everybody here, I'm going to say it's a hydra because you know it's a hydra.
Right.
You may not immediately know what it is. If you want,
Yeah.
you can try to roll as like...
That's what I wanted to do.
It'd be a roll as an action on your turn.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so...
I have no issues.
but first, let me get some music. There we go. I'm feeling the
Oh, that's-
EDM now.
That's groovy.
All
I
right.
cannot hear the music and I'm sad.
That's
Oh,
on
'cause
you,
I'm-
not on me.
Am I in the game?
Are
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Becca, you're up first. The hydra's only just started surfacing up out of the water. Its lower half is still inside of the depths of the underground lake. poking out past the algae that's growing around it. But the heads are plainly visible.
Okay. In that case, I will. Okay, I wasn't sure going in if he was still in the water or not, but he is. So I'm gonna spend the last 4 charges of Undertow and cast Control Water to make a vortex.
Okay, you're gonna try and make a vortex.
It's like a 100-foot. It's like a. What is it? It's a really long spell.
I'll look it up real quick.
Where is it? This is the last.
Whirlpool. This effect requires a body of water at least 50 feet square, yes, and 25 feet deep, yup. You cause a whirlpool to form in the center of the area. It takes forms of vortex that is 5 foot wide at the base and up to 50 feet wide at the top and 25 feet tall. Any creature or object in the water within 25 feet of the vortex is pulled towards it. It can swim away using an athletics check versus the DC. When it enters its vortex, enters the vortex on its first, the first time or starts its turn.
If it enters it or starts its turn,
yeah.
It takes a strength saving throw or takes bludgeoning damage and is caught.
Okay, so the only thing I will note is that it is currently kind of like on the shore area, so it'll certainly start getting pulled towards the vortex, but it won't start taking the damage.
Yeah.
Not unless it starts failing some saves.
Yeah. And I am kind of debating that. But it's also about to get out of the water.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it anyway.
Okay, so you're going to make the vortex appear behind it.
Yes.
We'll see if I have a good way to show this. So that would be your action, your bonus action, and you are able to do other things. What would you like to do?
Bonus action, I'll just do Hunter. What is it? Hunt's calling. To. Yeah. Yeah.
That'll work.
If I hit it with a weapon attack, I'll do an extra d6. And I have bonus to drop it.
Sure. So we'll pop it right there on the corner of the map. That way I can see it and still work with it, and it won't get in the way. All right. You're popping Hunt's Calling. At your turn. Any movement?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Up next, Maddie.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I think it's automatically pulled towards the vortex. By the way.
It is a save.
Well, no, I think. I don't want to argue it, but like, it forms a vortex. Any creature within 25 feet of the vortex is pulled 10 feet towards it, and then they swim away. When they start swimming away, that's the DC.
Okay. So in that case, it would be pulled 10 feet back, and then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. So the vortex begins to form, and it starts to kind of pull against the hydra, pulling it further into the water. Maddie.
Could I use Firebolt?
You certainly can. Yeah, nothing will stop you from doing that.
Okay. I'll roll for Firebolt. Does that hit?
That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Oh my God.
Okay. It's going to use one of its reactions called Chromatic Anticipation.
What?
And you're going to watch as some of the scales on the front of it begin to change color, and they gain this dull crimson color to it.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I see. I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon Spiritual Weapon though. So I'm gonna use Gale's Hammer again for the sake of Jason.
Gonna need to find that one. Hold on. Where are you able to place it?
Wait, what's the distance for it? I think it's 60 feet, right?
I think it is a 60-foot casting range.
I mean, as long as it can see it in range, right? It's at barely at it.
Squishy.
whatever's the nearest range of it, I guess. So.
I mean, you are well within 60 feet, so you can just put it right in front of it.
Is that 10 or no?
What was the? Yes, that would be 1 over.
Oh wow. Okay. I will. Oh wait, I forgot the damage. Let's see. What could be the possible worst thing? Okay.
All right, higher level cast.
Yeah.
Whoops. All right, gonna put it within attacking range. Okay. Force damage. So eat all that. 22 points of force damage as the hammer crashes into the chest of the hydra. Anything else you'd like to do?
I guess I'll move a little bit from the group because I'm scared of cones. So.
You're scared of cones.
I'm scared of cones.
Accurate.
But that's it.
Okay. Ro, you're up.
Okay, so Maddie took the exact spot where I was gonna move to. So we're just gonna... You're okay. I've got one more thing of movement. I don't want to group up again though. So I'm like, I'll move down this
the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just go down instead of up.
I was getting there. I'm not stupid. Alright. So I move down here and then I'm gonna do the one thing I can do. Shoot with gun. One shoot.
Match.
Match. Oh, that's good, right? For me. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you hit.
And then
Yes.
I do these, and then these.
25 points of damage. Let me double check the wording for the hydra. So, a single turn. So in that case, I'll have to describe two things. Oh no, well, it is a bit. Yeah, that's true. Okay, never mind. All right. I'll have to keep that in mind for later because I made a mistake. I apologize. So it's 25 points of damage. Thank you very much. May I have another? Anything else you'd like to do?
Not really much else I can do. I'm just vibing.
Alrighty. Alright.
Action to figure out what the fuck this thing is. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know why that hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't know where choke touch came from.
I don't either. I wasn't even anywhere near that, so it's so weird.
So basically, you'd be rolling either a nature or arcana check.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Arcana for this.
Okay.
15.
You're sure that you heard somewhere in books of multiple-headed lizard-like creatures. They're not dragons, although people have mistaken them for such. You know it's called a hydra, but to be honest, you really don't know a whole lot in the way of information on them.
Cool. Useless.
You rolled a 15.
Alright, that's it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just... I'm gonna move back this way.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
We're taking Gale
that's fine.
out of order as right now Gale is actually kind of on a knee right now, trying to catch his breath as he is still burned from the kobold with the flamethrower. So he's trying to catch his breath a little bit right now. Haru.
All right. Don't know how this fight is going to go, so he is going to move up a bit till he can see all of his allies.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast Beacon of Hope.
You're going to cast Beacon of Hope. Alright.
And then he is going to move back once more.
Alrighty. So all of you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and you gain max healing. Alright.
Cool.
Mercy, you're up.
Yeah, Mercy's a melee fighter, so, you know, she can't really do a whole lot.
Sorry.
Don't you have your star knife at least?
I do, which is what I'm... My thing is though, it's gonna move,
Yeah.
and eventually it's gonna get in Mercy's range, I assume, unless it decides to go after the squishy halfling. But Maddie did more damage to it, so gonna move here, which would be full 30 feet, and I'm just gonna hold an action for an attack.
Got it. So, hold action for attack. No, you don't. You don't heal right now.
I heard max healing. And I was like, huh?
Huh?
I was like, I don't think I've ever done that before. Have I been
that
missing
might
this?
come later,
Yeah,
depending
it's
on
true.
how
You
It's
get-
very well
goes.
could.
If you get healed for max. Like you don't have to roll
Okay.
dice. You just get healed
Yeah.
before.
Gotcha.
And it
So-
counts for all sources of healing, so potions and abilities and stuff like that as
Yeah,
well.
everything that is healing, it counts. Okay. So it's going to try to move away from the vortex with a strength save. Well, it'd be athletics, but it doesn't have a skill. 16 on the check.
I think Undertow uses my spell DC for this.
Do
which
not
is-
think so.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what. I think Undertow's DC is 15, probably. I'm
I
not
believe
sure.
it is. I will double check it, but I'm pretty confident your DC is 15
Either
on
way,
Undertow.
my own DC is 16, so I think he would get it anyway.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
he takes half damage from the bludgeoning, but he can swim away,
That was to
right? No.
that was for the swim. Remember?
Right. Okay. It's not in it.
So it is now going to try to move away from the vortex.
It, I checked in the Discord and it says DC 15 for its effects.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Even at moving half.
Yeah, it's not in.
Whoa, no! That's the vortex. I moved the vortex.
Come closer.
Even at moving half, it will be able to get into Mercy's range.
Yeah, that was
But
useless.
it does also have a swim speed.
I know.
Sorry, hon.
I knew it wasn't gonna do much, but I had a hope and a dream.
I get it. You just want to slow it down. That will hit. You don't need me to confirm it. Alright. That would be 22. Alrighty. This boy's trundling. And then I think, just for the sake of it, I think it's going to move just a little bit more to the side. Just so it can get... Yep, okay. So, it's going to use its snake-like heads, which are moving off to the side, and it's going to use 2 of them to bite at Mercy and 1 of them to bite at Dea.
Bring it, punk.
Okay.
Oh damn!
Maybe don't say
maybe
that.
don't bring it. Maybe you don't bring it, okay?
It
Maybe
has
don't.
been brought.
Jesus Christ, and it immediately hurts me.
Just foot, mouth.
It's fine. It's fine. I still had nearly half health.
That's a 10 on you, Mercy. No.
So, no. It's just like...
So-
So, so how's that tanking going?
I mean,
That-
he missed
that
on...
hits.
He missed on the second one, so it's just like I got hit twice
Good thing
instead
you
of
got hit
once.
twice.
Sometimes you
Uh,
gotta think of the positive.
Yeah, that hits you, Dea. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Mercy. That is 18 points of piercing damage. And Dea, that is 11 points of piercing damage.
I'll uncanny dodge that, so that's 5.
Yes, you round down. So you uncanny doge. Dea, you're up.
I can flank this here, right?
Again, the
here?
Hydras. Let's just go with here because the Hydras.
Is it a 2x2 or a 3x3?
It is neither of those.
It's a
It's
by
it's technically like a 4x4. It's a huge monstrosity. It should only be a 3x3, but the problem is, it looks tiny when you make it a
Yes.
3x3 or a 2x2.
so I'll go.
So yes, moving here is flanking.
Sure.
Don't worry.
Okay. Then I'm going to stab it.
Stab it.
Stab it. I'm gonna call Booming Blade. On the first hit with. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That'll be a chunk of damage. Or
Oh,
I'll roll 2 1s again in my sneak attack. Thank you very much.
26 points of damage. All right.
Yes, and Hunt's Calling is for every weapon attack. So
Mhm.
next one, I should have done Switchblade first. Oh well. And then that's another 9 damage. And
Oh, okay.
I think that's all I.
I was confused for a second. D4, Booming Blade, Sneak Attack, Hunt's Calling.
Mhm.
Yep, okay. That's right. So 9 plus 26, that'd be 35. Okay, cool. So Dea, you flank with with Mercy onto the other side of the Hydra, and watching as the one head that bit you is now tracking you. You make quick use of your Switchblade and Salt Dagger, using them on both offhands, and you wait for the head to try and take one more strike at you, and this time you ram both of the daggers into the eyes of the creature, and give the Switchblade one quick knock to make it fire off a quick shot, and you feel the head you'll limp. One of the heads die.
Woo!
nice.
One less attack.
But that said, it is also the end of the start of its turn. Let me double check. 2 hits died since last turn. None have died. Okay. All right. Marty.
This,
Really?
do I? How does the spiritual weapon work in terms of bonus action? Like, do I have to re-roll my spell slot again in order for it to move?
No. You just move it.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
30
could I just?
feet movement. You
It's a
just
bonus
roll it
action
do
to
so.
move it and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Could I
20 feet,
just-
you can move it.
Could I move it closer to the
You can just scooch it over.
Okay. But then, like, in terms of damage, do I just? What happens? Like,
You just roll the damage again.
again?
Yeah. Because we'll roll to hit.
Yeah, but it was at 6th level, so do I just?
Fuck me, you dropped it at 6th level? That is
Maddie's going
overkill!
Oh, Maddie, so much.
Listen.
Yeah, you just drop spiritual weapon again, and then you roll it at 6th level, which is
I only had that one.
48, I think.
Wait, but then I already used my 6th level spell slot, so.
But
Yeah, it
it's,
doesn't
still,
matter.
Using it
it's
again.
still using the same level slot you cast it at because it's the same spell.
Yes.
So it
Yeah.
keeps using
You
that.
still,
damage.
it's still the same spell.
So I just roll again, or just
You roll
the hit.
the attack, and then you roll damage again.
Yep.
It's
And
a-
the damage
it's
will
a-
be at 6th level.
Spiritual
because
weapon's a
spiritual
nasty
weapon-
spell.
Wait,
That's
oh,
hero
right,
Wrong
that's
one.
Sorry, I clicked on that.
It's spiritual weapon's a concentration spell, so
I
No,
will
it's not.
12 will not hit.
12. Shit. Well,
That's your bonus action.
yeah. Well, my action. I'm gonna regret this so much right now. I'm gonna polymorph right now.
You're gonna polymorph yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna polymorph myself right now.
Okay. What are you gonna
Uh,
transform into?
A giant ape. I gotta-
Okay.
I don't know how
So-
polymorph combat works, so.
I do. It's very easy to describe. So what I'll have you do is if you click the I on the top right, it says compendium.
The I? Oh,
The letter
Like
I.
the letter I.
the letter I. Okay. Wait.
Yeah. So take that, go into the search bar, type in giant ape, click it.
Okay.
There you go. That's the
I-
sheet that you're using right now. There you are. That's it. So basically, the health that you're going to be tracking now, and the AC you're going to be tracking now, is the giant apes. That's you for right now.
Oh.
And the best part is the damage you take as a giant ape doesn't hit you as Maddie.
An
Yeah.
easy way to track it is as temporary hit points.
Yes. That is true. It's a great way of tracking it.
I'm so lost. Where can I find it? I'm looking at my spells right now.
No, don't look at spells.
I'm not like I don't know where it is.
Temporary hit points of the giant ape.
Just the giant ape in general.
Okay, like I said, go to the letter I.
And the
It's
at
in
the
the
top
chat bar.
right.
The top right.
Yeah.
Yes,
on
right
top, At
above.
the top of the chat window, there's a little eye. When you hover over it, it says compendium. So
I'm a
you
little
know where you find where you find your character sheet, right?
Yeah.
It's right next to that. It's the,
Yeah.
the letter I in a circle.
Okay.
There's a little search bar that
Hold on.
pops up.
Look,
Type
I'm
in-
lost. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I get it.
I don't know.
Did you
how
find the
to
tab? It's a little tab.
It's a little tab.
Well,
Well,
you have you have the chat tab, the character sheet tab, and then one right next to it is the compendium. It's like a
yeah,
information tab.
yes, I see it. Yes.
So you click on that, and a search
Yeah.
bar appears underneath it. You type in
Okay.
giant ape,
Oh no. Oh
and then you
no.
click on giant ape, and it should pop up in a window of its own.
Oh.
There's the information you have.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's
No,
okay.
it's okay. So you now have the ape has 157 hit points, which you get to keep as long as you don't lose concentration.
Okay.
So yeah, in your temporary hit points bar on your Maddie character sheet, that's a good way to track it. That we've been saying.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll probably have
but-
to type out the attacks manually, but
You will.
it'll help you
I
out.
will say, polymorph is an action, so you turn into a giant ape on your turn. You can use your move now, but that's it for today.
Yeah. Well. I guess I'm just gonna move up forward.
Okay. You move forward into the face of the hydra. You all watch as Maddie lifts her spoon up into the air, and a glowing golden light consumes around her body. She spins around once and then turns into a giant monkey.
It's a magical
It's a magical girl transformation to turn into a giant ape. Oh my god.
This is what would happen if you let a magical girl fanatic write a King Kong versus Godzilla movie.
She
Oh
is
my
the
God.
one called Sailor Ape.
Oh my god.
I've seen none of this.
I was like,
Aw.
where does the ape come from?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's what she said in her breath.
This is an important question. Does the ape keep Maddie's color scheme? So the ape comes
yes.
in
The
the
ape
bright
belongs-
yellow.
It has the hat
It
still.
has the ombre.
No, it does not have the hat. It does not have the hat.
Please keep it, but it could.
No, it does not have the hat
But it's a yellow ape. It's definitely a yellow ape.
because it is definitely a Maddie's color scheme, but it does not have the hat because if it has the hat, then Maddie's hat can get damaged, and you don't want that.
This is true.
So that's the end of Maddie's turn. Row.
Jill's getting angry. Hold on.
Yeah, Jill's angry typing about
I'm
the
here.
hat.
I'm here. I promise. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I had a plan, and then I got
know.
distracted
I know how
by.
that feels.
Okay, let me look at my sheet again and figure out what I was gonna do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and then I was gonna spend a grit point and do ready, steady, fire, and I was also gonna use explosive bullets, all at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't have a thing to click for explosive, but it just is like 1d6. So I'll just
Yeah, you
add
basically
that.
with the explosive bullets, you just
Mhm.
all you do is you just add it on to the damage roll afterwards. That's it.
Okay. Then does that
Good.
hit?
Yep. Yep.
How about that? Okay. So then I do damage, and then I'll do just roll 2d6.
And then roll 2d6. Yeah.
Do I get to
Also,
re-roll that?
The one on the d6. No.
Okay.
No.
The duality
and this
of
is,
man.
This is the explosive shots, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So you deal a shit ton of damage.
44 damage.
It's 44 damage. Fuck me. I'm just gonna. Yup. You deal 44 points of damage as you fire off two of these explosive shots into the head of, into one of the heads of the Hydra. You fire off one of the bullets, and it pierces into the skull of one of the heads and explodes. And in this big gout of flame, you watch that the head is now missing from the neck. But not only is the head missing, it has seared and cauterized the neck completely shut. And then you quickly turn on your heel and fire it into the other one that's down on the ground, and you make that head also blow up and sear off the neck as well.
Hell yeah.
Are there no heads left?
There's
or
one
there's still
head.
a head left? Huh? There's
There's
one head.
One head.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. Yep. All right. Erudite, you're up.
How far am I in this thing? Am I within 60 feet?
40.
Yeah. Toll the dead.
Toll the dead. All right.
Yeah. And I actually did add it to my spell sheet, so hold on. Or not spell sheet, but like the... I don't know why it's
Okay.
-1. I don't know why it's like that.
It's a wisdom
It's-
save.
It's
No,
adding
okay.
your strength modifier to it.
Weird. Oh, you're right. Let me,
Yeah. So it's 7 or 26. It's 26.
That's almost
Yeah.
max.
So he takes 26 points of damage.
It is going to use its only reaction right now using chromatic anticipation, and it's going to make itself resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay. That's cool.
I think we're beating the shit out of it.
Yes.
This is why I said this is gonna be fine, you guys.
I know.
I
I
hope
was
we
like-
have something planned to slow us down after this.
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Oh,
Haru is up.
Unfortunately, I don't think I actually have the damage capability to actually take out the last head, so let's see. Who all was hurt again?
Say again?
Who all got hurt again from the previous stuff?
Mercy doesn't look okay. Ro looks damaged. Gale is also hurt, but he's taking a breather.
Yeah. Might as well. There, he can see everybody and now see everything that's happening.
There's a monkey.
I'm sorry.
He's and then centered basically on himself. He is
Mhm.
going to use mass cure wounds.
Okay.
So that is he's going to target everybody but Maddie because she can't really benefit much from it right now.
I'm
Nope.
fine. Don't worry about it.
But everybody else, since they were all within range of the Beacon of Hope earlier, just automatically regains 29 hit points with excess up to... How much is it at this point? Excess up to 27 converted to temporary hit points.
How much healing
Okay.
again?
29 healing. And Gale would also get it.
I have 24 temporary hit points now. I feel like a tank.
And I believe that is all of my movement.
Okay.
So that is my turn.
Okay. Mercy, you're up.
Hi, you know what I'm gonna do?
Attack with your sword.
Attack with my sword.
Okay.
And then also, with those two sword attacks, I'm gonna do goading attack on one of them.
Okay.
Which, essentially, because it hits, I can add a d8 to my damage, so give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad roll, but... Oh, that was a really bad roll. Let me reroll both those 6s. 11... plus a new d4. 14.
Just tell me the max.
I will, that's what I'm doing. 14 plus 4 is 18, 20 plus 3, 23 plus 4. 27.
27.
And then it needs to make a wisdom saving roll. Okay, it has disadvantage on attacking anyone but me until the end of my next turn.
So it's 27 and then an additional 15.
Yeah, I'm not re-rolling on that one for now.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, with 2 swift slashes, Mercy will use her greatsword and will quickly cleave off one of the heads of the hydra. Will be the only remaining one on it right now, and you watch as it collapses down to the ground, unmoving. And then you watch as the head that she just cleaved into begins to squirm and then split as 2 more heads sprout forward.
Yeah, this felt too easy. That's Mercy in character.
It was brilliant timing.
Yeah.
I was like, this is excellent. Oh wait.
Yeah, fine.
I was wondering
That's
if we
cool,
were
it's
gonna
cool.
see that
Mercy
happen,
cuts it off,
or if we're
feels
gonna
good.
kill it too fast.
Looks up and goes,
Oh man.
Ah, beans.
this is why they were
Beans.
scared of it. This is why.
So it can only attack you, otherwise something.
Otherwise, it
Disadvantage
has
on anyone else.
disadvantage.
Okay.
So it
It's
can
going to
still
attack you twice.
Okay.
Hit once.
No, it hit neither. I have an AC of 20.
Ooh, dank. And then it's going to. Spiritual weapon isn't concentration, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
It's still up. It's still
So-
up.
Now I'm internally thinking, can Maddie, the great ape, control a spiritual weapon?
Yes, because technically it only says in polymorph you can't cast. It doesn't say you can't use. Like, I don't think you.
Sustained.
It is sustained, but I will also say that
It does have 7 intelligence as well.
Yeah, that's
So,
the only
like, it's
thing.
still
Yeah.
function- No,
Okay,
it's-
but
it's-
Ro
it's-
also
Seven
has a
is
7
smart enough
intelligence.
to-
No, I know.
the difference
no,
is
I'm
she's a
saying that
charisma caster.
Well, I'm saying intelligence because like it's still smart enough to move it. It does also have 7 charisma though, so I wonder if that would.
We'll just say that I don't think the great ape is going to be thinking about using the magic weapon, but is instead going to be
Fair.
thinking about punching and throwing rocks.
Aw. It's gonna be such a good combo.
I
And
know,
the hydra
right?
is going to back up into the water.
Okay, you fucker,
Yes,
come back
swim
here.
Swim into the vortex. Do it.
Maddie, you do have an attack of opportunity.
Oh, what do I roll for attack?
You just attack.
Just one of his basic attacks.
It's for the case of a great ape, it'd be a fist, so d20 plus 9.
Oh, so
Yes.
plus 9.
Plus 9.
plus 9.
So I
Storm.
just I just type that out,
Yeah,
or
d/r d20 and then plus 9.
okay. D20 plus 9. Well, that's a 12.
That won't hit.
Oh,
I know. it won't.
But don't worry, I'm sure you'll find the joy of being a giant ape in just a bit. All right, so it manages to nimbly get out of your reach and gets a little bit into the water. Day, you're up.
okay. I'll whoops. Inch forward a bit so that I can hit it. Let's what am I gonna do? I still have control water up technically. That's another question. That's a concentration spell, but it was from a
Still concentration.
is it still concentration? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You could cast a concentration spell from a scroll and it'd still be
I
concentration.
don't think I ever
If it
rolled-
says you are casting it, then you are concentrating on it.
I don't think I
It-
rolled a
yeah.
saving throw for that when I took like 5 damage. Let me just do that.
You just roll a constitution save.
Yeah, I
you're
have
fine.
it. It's fine. I didn't mean to do it.
Don't worry.
It's fine. Okay. So I just want to make sure that's up because if it's going back into the water, it could get grabbed again. And then we'll and try to hang in a sec. I have so many buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That will
Damn
miss.
it. Beans.
Oh, beans.
Beans. Salts. Save me, salts. There
Salt
you
will
go.
hit.
Heal. And if it moves, it takes more damage.
Yep.
Which I think I
22 plus 7, 39 points of damage. No, 29 points of damage. Connor does numbers good. All right. And up next, Maddie.
I'm just gonna move forward. Unless the water's deep. Is it deep?
It's. I mean, right there, you're just on the shore. It's muddy. That's
Yeah.
about it.
But like, it's not like deep enough for me to like, sink, right?
Right there, no.
Okay.
I will not speak for the water that is further in because you do not know. You are a monkey.
You are a monkey.
I need-
Winston.
Shut up!
Hello there.
I hate this already. I regret everything. Okay, I'm just gonna roll 2 fist attacks. So,
Go ahead.
I mean, is it the same roll, the d20?
It's a
Plus 9.
D20 plus 9.
I'm
And you
sorry,
get
I don't make
Oh no,
sure.
it's okay. And you get to punch twice.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if it manages to hit, nope.
Miss.
Okay. Obviously, but I'm just gonna do one more. It's
Get
probably,
used to your ape body.
that matches.
Match. That hits. So now the damage for the fist is 3d10 plus 6.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, this is gonna take a bit.
No.
That's a lot.
21
Pretty
points of
good.
damage. You, still getting used to the form of the giant ape, begin to amble forward. And you try to take one swing and you miss, but then you move forward and you go in with a quick hook, and you manage to clock the hydra right across one of its jaws, dealing a sizable amount of damage with a single punch.
I hate it. Why did I agree to this?
Go, it's your turn.
Jill, stop it. It's gonna kill me.
It's my turn. I'm no Winston Overwatch, but I'll try. I'll try to live up to the name.
This.
I'm gonna actually be Jeff Kaplan with a gun now. So okay, I ask this every.
Still here.
I ask this every time.
Yeah.
Ready, steady, fire extends into this turn too, right?
Yeah. It will
Okay.
end on this turn.
Okay. I just want to make sure before I start firing off. Okay, and I'm gonna. What kind of bullish do I got? I'm gonna stick with explosive. They seem to work pretty well. So, 1, 2,
Get hit.
and then boop boop.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
48.
Goddamn murder machine, son.
48 points of damage.
34 plus 4 would be 38. Plus 4 is 42. Plus 6, 48 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Ro, taking a quick note of what she saw last time she fired at this creature, focuses fire square onto one of the heads, letting loose 2 bullets, and watches as they then burst and destroy one of the heads, searing the neck closed. You see that it now has 3 necks just kind of dangling down into the water and dragging behind it, with one head still up. Anything else?
I mean, Rose just gonna yell out, "Fucking cauterize them!" So,
Alright.
that's all I got.
You know what cauterizes wounds?
No.
Fire.
Yes.
I fireball. On top of it,
She's so
avoiding
predictable.
my friends. Yes, I am a wizard.
Right
I
off the bat, the
fireball.
Hydra is going to use chromatic anticipation and is going to change to fire.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. 20 dexterity save.
Dex save. Hey!
Matches.
Ooh.
So it only takes 10 points of damage.
Yes, indeed.
Fine. That's okay. I should've
Anything
done
else? You
something
can
else,
still
but
your
it's
bonus.
okay. Nah. I'm
Okay.
good.
All right, Haru, you're up.
How is Mercy looking at this point?
After you healed her
Mm-hmm.
for max, she's fine.
All right.
Completely fine.
Well, there's nobody to heal.
Gale. That's
No.
about it, really.
Yeah. Take care of this thing first. And he doesn't have Sanctuary up for once, so.
I'm living life on the edge right now.
There's several people in between him and it, so.
He's fine.
I am going to cast Toll the Dead on it.
I'm a fan of that one.
Alright. Toll the Dead. DC 17 Wisdom save. It's not great at those. Nope.
So it takes the 23 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Those
Poor
are like
Hydra.
double what I was rolling previously with that.
Yeah, no kidding. Mercy, you're up.
Well, she heard Rose say burn, essentially, but she didn't bring anything to burn today, so she's gonna stick with what she's good at.
You didn't?
I technically have something I could use, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, can I take back the sword thing I just did?
And I will say you swing the sword once and go, wait, I have my fucking star knife.
I don't even just have just a star knife. The other thing I'll have to do next turn if it's still alive.
Yeah, so you have your star knife.
Yeah.
Yes, that is. You swing once and go, wait, shit.
Look, man, Mercy never claimed to have brain cells. And then D6 of fire.
All right, there you go.
So it does it resist the fire still?
Yeah, by like 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it helps so much. All right, and I'm guessing you'll do your other thing next. Like,
My other thing's
extra.
a spell, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
So-
All right, it's the Hydra's turn. Took fire damage. Head's gone. What's your best choice? Okay. Daya,
What up?
fight.
Hit.
No.
Okay. Make a Constitution save.
I'll uncanny dodge that to take
Have it.
Have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then it is con save. Is that
I think that passes.
Yeah, it's fine.
that passes? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right, that's all I can do on its turn. It's going to back up more. Oh wait, no, it
Then
can't.
Go
Can't.
into the vortex. Go.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place, so it's kind of gonna. It's just gonna try and stand. No.
What's it gonna do?
I think it's gonna try and start wading off to the side.
What?
Can't go back
it's-
because
It can't go back because of the vortex. But it does also realize you're small. You guys are smaller than it, which means you guys also can't.
I mean, I could reach it, could I?
You have reach and also rocks.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not that deep though. So.
Well, hold on. Which would you guys rather want? You want it close again, or do you want it?
You just want it dead?
If you bring it close, I could grapple it.
If you bring it close, we can hurt it better.
Okay. In that case, this is my turn, right?
Yep.
unchecked pieces. Oh, also it takes. Oh, I'm sorry. It takes booming blade damage because it moved willingly. So it takes 7 thunder when it moves.
Got it.
And then. Bap, bap, bap.
Hit, miss.
Hit. So that's 12 damage, and it moves 10 feet closer to me.
Well, you got both the push and the pull invocations?
Oh no, it wasn't. It's just pull. All I have is pull.
Oh, right. Okay, I thought you had to push
I
one
don't
for
have
some
the
reason.
push. I don't have the push. I did consider. Next time I get an invocation, I did consider taking the other one, but no, I just have pull.
You get both the push and pull and use them at the same time. The enemy just does a flip. Okay, you push it towards you.
So,
there
so
is
we
now
have
a
Winston
large-
from Overwatch and the Butcher from Diablo.
There sure is a giant.
Oh
hydra
no,
in front of me.
Dea's Roadhog.
I am.
Get over here!
I am the weakest roadhog. Where's my take a breather? I could use that.
Oh my god.
I think all I've done is that action, so I can bonus action disengage and bye.
Maddie, you're up.
I want to grapple
turn.
it. Like, could I like hold it in place?
Yes,
Or
definitely.
Okay.
So
like,
grapple checks are athletic based.
Your
so
athletics
basically,
against its athletics or acrobatics.
yeah. So you'd
Yeah.
roll athletics. In this case, it'd be a d20 plus 9.
I will also add, it is a combat action, so it takes the place of one of your attacks. So you could grapple. If you fail, try to grapple again, or if you succeed, you could make another fist attack.
I
completely
could.
correct.
I was gonna do that anyway. Oh, it didn't want to go through. There it goes.
18.
Can I roll another
that's-
attack?
I think it.
Oh, hold on,
doesn't it?
because it's
Okay.
going to contest first.
Okay, fine.
Natural
Shit.
20.
Oh!
You can go for.
Oh, you
uh,
motherfucker!
So you can go for a second grapple if you want, or
I
just try
want a
to.
second grapple! I want it!
Okay.
That's pretty good. You want it really bad.
Come here!
There you go.
All right.
Get
so
over here.
this is slowly but surely turning into the final battle of Kong.
He tries to get away and it's like, nope. And then
So
bullying him.
Maddie, as a giant ape, has now climbed onto the side of the hydra and is grappling around the one head, and is basically wrestling with the jaws of the creature, trying to hold it in place. Ro, you're up. It is grappled. It cannot move.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, so Ro, how many of the explosive rounds do you have?
I had to take 2 more down. I have 5 left.
You have 5 left. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Yep. I'm about to have less than 5 left.
Really?
So I'm gonna shoot it again with 2. I'm not ready, steady, fire, but
Yeah. Still.
maybe. Yeah.
Hit.
Not hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Misfire.
Yeah.
Roll your first damage. I'm gonna have to describe what happens next.
Okay, and then I need a d6.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
Mhm.
Sorry, not 13. Numbers. 17.
17.
Mhm.
You fire off one shot and it lands into the monster and explodes, singeing Maddie slightly, but she'll be fine.
Fine.
You go to fire the second bullet, and you hear it catch oddly and hit the barrel itself instead of going through the barrel, and you go, uh-oh. And then you feel the gun go poof and blow up in your face.
Ow!
Roll damage.
It's kind of scary.
Oh, I just roll
Oh, the
damage.
gun's
normal?
magical. The gun's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll
that's all that
damage.
matters to me.
Like, Rose, like, I can take the damage. Just
Hold on, plus a d6.
Plus a d6. Okay.
Just a
need-
one gun to get
I
hurt.
mean, you have that
yeah.
one temp hit point. It's gonna save you.
Yeah. You take 11 points of damage as bits of shrapnel from the bullet just goes flying back at you.
Ouch.
Ah.
Ah, oh no. Ro immediately is gonna, as she gets hit with it, she's like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are we good? Are you okay?"
Bullet.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
I'm there. Erudite, you're up.
trying to decide, should I have done this before? But whatever. 15. go here. And I'm gonna focus on the artifact on my shoulders, and I'm going to cast slow on the hydra.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the first time you've done that.
Yes, it is.
What's the save?
15.
I meant,
A wisdom save.
thank you.
Sorry.
Nope.
Nope.
It is officially slowed. It can either do a, what is it, a bonus action or an
It's either
attack.
a bonus action, an action, or a reaction. So it can't do a reaction. It can't use reactions at all. It can only do a bonus or an action. And its speed is halved, I believe.
And it can't make more than one melee attack.
It can't do. It's only an action or an action or a bonus action.
Yep.
And its AC goes down by 2.
Okay.
And its dex save, though, is also a -2 penalty.
Yes.
Its dexterity
Yes.
is already not that great, so.
Yeah. So it's slowed now, and it's easier to hit.
All right.
It can't make itself resist fire anymore.
I mean, fortunately, that's what it was. Wait, was that what it was stuck on? I think that was what the last one it used, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
last one
it
it
is.
uses
But that's-
fire, I think. Because it didn't.
But
it
it
didn't
it
change
stays
for-
stuck on it? It doesn't change at the end of a turn or whatever?
No.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, and they didn't change it to protect against Toll of the Dead. Again.
Okay, whatever.
All right. All right. Well, that's bad. Haru.
Well, let me see. I guess it's still within range. I think he's going to use a Sacred Flame on it, so that is a dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Dex DC 17. Not expecting much from him. -2. No, -2. It fails.
Takes 15 radiant damage.
15 points of radiant damage. It's not resistant to that. All right, Mercy, you're up.
So, Mercy's gonna take back out her sword because I have a plan, which is always
Okay.
dangerous. I'm gonna hit it twice.
Okay.
1,
Oh, I know what you.
Match.
2.
Yeah,
All hit.
Uh,
Okay.
it's down to 13 now. It's AC 13 at this moment.
1, 2. And then, hey, I have this magical thing called Action Surge.
Yeah.
And
I
I-
knew that's what you were doing.
And I have this spell called, I can't pronounce the first part, but Scorcher.
Agonizer Scorcher.
Yeah, I want to burn it.
Okay, that'll work.
Since O said burn, Mercy went, wait, I can do a fire can come out of my mouth. Oh, but it tastes bad. But it needs burnt. I'll deal with the bad taste in my mouth for a couple days.
All right. So,
So it needs to make a 16 DC save.
nope. Nope, because you spoke before I was gonna say anything. So, sure, okay. Mercy, you move forward towards the Hydra and you cleave into its neck, bringing it overhand once. Whoops. Twice. With the second one, you cleave straight through its neck, and Maddie, clutching onto the end of the head, holding it in place, falls to the ground and moves off with the head and begins to slam it back and forth on the ground. And then you, moving in front of the now open wound where its where its neck used to be, reel back and you release a gout of fire from your mouth as you cast Agonizer Scorcher and you sear the neck shut. And with that, the creature is well and truly deceased.
Hell yeah.
Also, great musical timing. Song ended just as the combat.
Mercy's looking on. I need to scrub my tongue.
That went better than expected.
Tastes like sulfur.
Can I stop being a giant ape now?
Yes.
You can do so.
While I
Okay.
still have Beacon of Hope up, I'd like to put a second level Cure Wounds into Gale.
Okay.
So he would recover 21 hit points.
I think I have like 20 seconds left of control water.
Okay.
Give me a second.
What are you gonna do?
There's still kobolds watching, right?
I mean, they're a fair distance up, but yes.
I tried to familiarize myself with the spell before, but there's so much.
There is.
And it is not very readable in. Can I? I'm gonna make a show. I'm gonna raise the water up. Not flood, but like make it climb up the walls.
You're gonna make the water start chasing them.
Gotta.
It's gonna run out before it really gets very many people, but it's about the intimidation, you know.
It's
about
more
the
for
style.
effect. So you begin making the water start like climbing up the walls and moving towards the kobolds,
she's very
and you
much
hear some distant
Not good.
and the distant sounds of kobolds running away.
Yes, perfect, beautiful.
Okay. Iridate's gonna start looking around.
Mood. There's a lot of stuff just about.
About.
Out of curiosity, the books.
Mhm.
Are there anything? Is there anything interesting in the books?
Roll an investigation check if you care to.
I will do that. So Iridate sees books and she's like, "Ooh, maybe there's something here."
Transition this back to.
Investigation, you said. Something I'm good at.
Being an ape was weird, guys, so I'm gonna tell it this.
25.
Like, Maddie, what was weirder was the fact that the ape was still a blonde.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you were still yellow.
Wow.
So just like imagine you, but a lot furry and a lot bigger.
I suppose shape changing does take a bit to get used to.
You
Yeah.
also didn't have your hat, which was kind of disappointing. Although, good job with the grappling.
Yeah, you did good. The kobolds shouldn't bother us for a little while at least, because we scared them good. But
Does that mean we have time to pick around down here? Kind of looks.
I mean, as you guys are talking, Iridate's literally just picking up books and looking at them.
I just want to make sure Gail's okay.
yeah,
It's probably
Yeah,
a good.
so right off the bat, what you would note is that a majority of these books down here are ruined. Either coated in mud, other such leavings, various viscera, other refuse, you believe is the proper term for it. Various pages are ripped out. The books themselves are completely ruined. There's no getting around that. Oof, excuse me. Really, the only other thing that you would note down here would be what appears to be... Where is it? A small whistle that looks to be in the shape of a duck's head.
blow on
Puts
it.
on glasses.
Blow on it.
Any sort of magical effect on it?
A very, very minor one.
Blow on it.
I'll identify this later. I stick it in my bag.
Rudy, can I see that?
Why?
I want to
It's
see.
a duck whistle.
I want to see it.
No. 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 I put it in my bag already.
Fine, God.
Sleight of hand. Steal it. Steal it.
As soon as
in
Rudy,
my bag.
as soon as Rudy turns around.
Go ahead.
I
You
mean,
can roll sleight of hand. if you want.
I have shit passive perception, so you can totally do that.
Just a yoink.
Yeah.
Just as you're like, it's
I don't
going in the
care.
bag. What's like? Where's I haven't rolled this in ever. But
Yeah. You
Yeah,
take it.
you beat the passive perception.
I
My
You
passive perception is 11. Like,
wait,
so
you're fine.
you very quickly you go, fine, whatever, and you just
I think
steal
I
the
mean,
duck head whistle out.
as soon as I have it.
Yeah, you just blow into it.
Yeah.
It goes.
I look at
I
it.
put it behind my back.
Seriously, Dea? I put it in my bag.
Yeah, you did.
Dea.
No, Dea.
Dea.
Mhm.
This is the greatest thing you could have ever stolen from her because she would never use it.
It's It's like Dave's like hiding it behind her back, like both arms behind her back, like.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I watched Daya find it on the ground. She didn't take it from you. There was an audience.
That was very much a lie.
What was the
Very much a
Alibi.
lie.
I mean, Ro can.
But you can
Ro,
have
you
it,
can
whatever.
roll-
If you want it,
You
you
can
can
roll
roll
against
deception.
it, bro.
Am I rolling deception?
Yup.
this,
I mean, you roll yours.
this is bad for you,
I mean,
Bodhi.
Dana needs to roll deception.
I'll roll deception as well. Hold on.
My gun did just blow up in my face, so I'm like pushing
Oh,
soot
no!
out.
Oh no!
Stop.
You know, it's not really like you took that because I don't really care about it, but like,
I mean, you can have it.
you
I just
know,
wanted
the
to
fact
see
that you
what it
just
sounded
took
like.
it out of.
Yeah, you can have it back.
Later.
Here you go.
It's not something that. No, I don't want it. You
Okay,
can have
fine,
it now.
keep
It's
it.
okay.
Guys, can we
Keep it,
quit
right
fighting
there.
for 2 seconds?
I'm not fighting. I'm
You're
just
gonna get
annoyed.
out.
Don't go in my bag.
Well,
Please, Daya. It's a little rude.
Can we take anything from this thing? It kept regrowing heads. That has to mean something, right?
It's called a hydra.
I don't
The-
care what it's called. It
Some
kept
of the
regrowing heads.
organs would probably be useful, right? Because wasn't there like a troll liver or something, a Gale ate once?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can do that. I'm gonna see if I can find a way out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking around,
Okay.
walking around, seeing if I can find a way out.
I'll help Daya with
Yeah.
the harvest.
Mercy and I, they like, well, she doesn't. Her sleeves are already rolled up, but she is kind of.
Just roll with advantage because Mercy can't do shit with survival.
Okay.
No, I'll start working on that. That, yes, 27.
27. Okay. So you begin carving into the hydra, trying to retrieve any materials that you can from it. First off, the thing that you would be able to retrieve from it. Ah ha ha!
Connor, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Mood.
Is you would find you'd be able to pull loose several large masses of hydra flesh. Big, you'd say probably about 5-pound chunks, 3 of them. And you would see that as you're holding onto them and pulling them out, they do keep growing slightly and regrowing ever so much. You're not too sure what you can do with it, but it does keep growing.
Whoa. Mercy's gonna hold up one of the chunks. You think you can do anything with this?
I don't know, but I thought you were gonna throw that at me, and I was fully prepared to murder you.
Please,
Thank
this
you.
thing weighs like a good chunk of you. I'm not gonna throw it at you.
It would probably take me out. But, yeah, just, like, put it in like a bag. Don't just hand it to me, please, for the love of God.
Well, that's what we have the preservation jars
Yeah,
for.
don't we have the preservation jars?
Yeah, we
Yes.
do.
And you would also be able to pull out the heart of the hydra itself. A large, well, it's almost the size of, say, Ro's head, to
Oh my
be
God.
honest. A large red twitching mass of flesh with multiple chambers and multiple valves coming off of
Gross.
it. It does occasionally spasm and twitch, but you're sure that could be used for something.
Who wants it? And then can they please use prestidigitation on me afterwards?
Yeah.
I mean, I figured that's what we would do afterwards.
Yeah.
Although we could leave you covered in blood and pay back for before I had the spell.
No, I clean her. Shut up, Mercy.
We-
Thank you, Maddie.
It should probably go into one of the extra-dimensional spaces inside one of the bags.
Ram it in one of the jars.
That's a Gale Star's preservation stuff. I don't know how much space we have, but
Yeah, I don't know if that'll fit. Will this fit in one of the jars?
Oh, it's certainly not going to fit inside of one of my snack bags.
I mean, it could fit into
No.
someone's, like,
Just
bag of
kidding.
holding or something like that.
No. I don't like it
hey,
at
wait,
all.
wait, hey Haru. When we get out of here and you can use a spell without it being like super bad, could you in theory just cast that like non-decay thing on it?
Of course. It
That way-
would be quite easy. In fact, if we wanted to spend a bit of time here, I could cast it as a ritual.
How long does it take to cast it as a ritual? 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I
mean,
think we
I
could
could, in that
possibly
time-
spare that.
could we do a? We could do a. I could pull up the dome and we could do a short rest.
takes in about an hour.
Also, my impression of Gale wasn't that bad.
It's always weird to hear other voices coming out of your mouth. Just in general. We also
It's fun when you try to
gonna-
mimic us.
I'm gonna be honest, I think we all need to talk about this.
About
I
what?
don't think you all realize the implications of this artifact.
It grants
So,
us wishes for
you-
free.
But
What more do we need to know?
Yeah.
No,
the way
we need to-
Luby
we need-
explained it wasn't wishes, it was desires.
Yeah. Again, we should all, and I know she's gonna just start like prepping the hut so that we can at least have like some sort of protection for the hour.
Hey, wow.
What?
Is your gun okay?
I think so. I asked immediately as it was happening. I was more concerned. And then it's a bullet. So, you know what I mean.
I don't.
Rose's eyebrows are like 35% gone. 2 different fire blasts in like one span of an hour. They're leaving. They're going away.
Technically speaking, mending can be per magical object. You just can't return magic to an object that has been completely broken.
Yes.
So
Oh
that's
yeah,
a
the
good-
spoon is still broken, isn't it?
Yeah.
With that said, I will point out the gun is fine.
Yeah.
It was a small non-magical explosion. There's nothing wrong.
We vibing. We good.
So,
Alright.
what do you guys want to do?
I think we're gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, let's move toward against like the north wall.
Yeah,
Because if
we
I
do
remember
make a hut up
correctly, there's also like a ledge above that, so we would be a little bit sheltered, and plus the hut will hide us from direct.
There's a
views of
ledge
this.
that roughly goes like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I want to camp
so yeah, we'll be
underneath
under
that,
that.
with the because you can change the color of the hut,
yes.
so we'll blend in a little
So-
bit, so it'll be a little bit harder.
Yeah, I'll
to
blend
see
it in
us.
with.
If you want, you guys can also roll a perception check to see if there are any other better hiding spots.
Sure.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'll-
I'm bad at that.
I'll do it for funsies.
Yeah.
Perception?
I'm not great at finding
Oops.
visually hidden
That's a
spots.
19, not
No
a
kidding.
Nope.
19.
So 19 on perception. Yeah, you could just continue moving on a little ways and then find a hiding spot off over there, because if you hid over here, the kobolds could just like drop shit on you.
That's true.
They're literally like right above you.
So yeah.
It would be wiser to move forward, find a spot, and then go over there. And actually, you can already see one that looks like a decent enough spot.
Sure. We'll do that. I don't know where that is exactly, but
It would be basically off the map.
okay. I didn't
Oh.
know if the map continued or if it was just a little like hole.
Real quick, just because I know Jace might want it, but wasn't here. Can we make sure someone grabs a tooth off one of those hydra heads?
You can do so.
I'll just yank one out.
Yeah, Jace. Yeah, Gail would definitely want that.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem.
Good job, Jace.
Oh look, guys, we're back outside. We're safe.
Ah,
We don't have to
we're
worry.
safe now. I mean, theoretically, Rudy could just like cast teleportation circle as a ritual, cast it to like take us back to Sursane, and then just bamf us in here at 8 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that would give him too
I
much
mean-
prep time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The,
I know.
the kobolds would be suspicious by that point. An hour gives them some time, but 8 hours, that's too
Yeah.
much.
They're probably
I
already,
say we
like,
bamf
informed
back
of
home for a nap and dinner.
That's what I'm saying.
this. Take a shower.
I mean, theoretically, it is possible. I can do that.
Mhm.
They wouldn't expect us to come back.
Logically, I say we don't.
I know.
But in my heart, I'm like, oh,
I know. I agree with you, Jill.
It's a little
I know.
nap.
Logically, it's a bad idea. But like, also, it would be great. But no. I'm with you. 'Cause I thought about this last time. Like, I could just do that.
As
I
Mercy,
really
I'm
want it.
vetoing that.
Huh?
As Mercy, I'm vetoing that. We can't go take an 8-hour nap somewhere else.
Are you sure?
we
Yeah.
can. You just don't want
I mean,
to.
Knowing our luck, I'd find another
We
hydra.
can, it's just not a good idea.
Speaking of, it doesn't look like there's any other hydras around here, does it?
You certainly, I mean, you can roll a perception check to be sure.
Roll a Hydra check.
Roll for Hydra.
Oh, fact
Roll for
check.
Hydra.
21.
You do not note any hydras hiding around the nearby premises. You would definitely see that further inside this lake that is underwater, this underground lake here. There is the occasional flash of movement as what appears to be like a very large fish leaps up, eating something off of the surface of the water. But that's about it.
Do you think this goes back into the lake outside?
Maybe.
Not sure.
I mean, don't know.
It just seems kind of weird.
Either way.
Is the water warm like the lake was?
Yes, the water is warm, tepid.
I'm gonna make my hut, and then we're all gonna sit in it and rest for an hour and talk.
I mean, hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
I'd be sits, and we will eat dinner like a goddamn family.
I slaved over that stove for 8 hours.
I'll be
Because it
performing
isn't
the
a long
monologue
rest,
from
everybody
Hereditary.
keeps their temp HP, by the way.
Yes.
I don't have to HP, so it's fine.
What do you guys want
I'm
to
good.
eat?
What you got?
I don't know. What do we have?
We don't really.
We have
have
someone
it.
that's
Remember,
hydra meat.
Gale packed a ton of snacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Gale-
Gale has in his.
Yeah,
Jace
He
has
has a
it.
list of it.
Jace
has
has
that
the list.
on-
I don't. He never
Man,
gave me it.
I need to get that list from freaking Jay.
Agreed.
The thing is, I don't think Jace would give it to you. It's kind of like I don't think Jace would give it to
Not
anyone.
Connor.
Yeah, Jace.
Maybe
It's
not
like
the-
it's a thing they're doing.
They want
Because
it to be
they're
a
trying to, like-
surprise every time what they pulled out.
Well, I just remember the last time they took it was like a pumpkin, some berries, and corn. That's all
I
I
had
remember.
mushrooms.
And a bunch of rations.
We're not eating those.
We're not going to sleep. We're just relaxing and
Look,
taking a rest.
these
I'm
mushrooms
sitting-
wouldn't hurt me. I'm sure they wouldn't
Yes.
hurt you.
Mercy.
I
We're
believe
not
I
doing that.
identified them as
Remember the last
non-toxic.
time we were in a cave and someone ate mushrooms?
Yeah,
she got
Lori
the
was really
shits.
sick. But that was
So
before
let's
I was
not.
safe to eat mushrooms.
That's fine. You can eat the mushrooms. I think the rest of us
I
can
already
eat
have a
them.
plan for them. I won't eat them.
Don't feed them
Anyway,
the
so
Aperol.
we all
without
sit.
knowing
I'm
what
assuming
they
we're
do.
just gonna eat rations. I think. Right now.
I'm not feeding anyone the mushrooms.
Okay. That's
The
fine
mushrooms
then.
are going on a
Okay.
grave.
Here's the thing.
Okay,
with
well,
me
don't make
right
it
now.
sad now.
It was always sad.
Ugh.
The plan was to put them on Tick's grave.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
You
You
made
made
it
it
real
look
Now you all
bad,
feel
man.
like jackasses, huh?
You made it real
Who
bad.
was
plan
this?
for the
Who
That
was
just
this?
before you.
This tick,
She was my friend.
There was a before you joined us, and there's this man, this horrible, evil man named Mr. LaCroix.
Bubbles.
LaCroix. We don't. Whatever.
LaCroix.
He worships this thing called the King in Yellow, and he's able to bring people back from the dead, but in a bad way, as undead.
Um,
And we were in this town that's just to the south of us called Bilmer, and we met him there, and he
Shifty.
put up a fight. He has an artifact. He has one of the artifacts that we're after, so you'll meet him at some point, I'm sure. He almost took Morrigan.
He really pissed off Gale.
He used the artifact to piss off Gale.
Like, I'm pretty sure Gale can and will probably take all of his teeth.
Oh, I'm sure.
make a new bracelet.
Anyhow,
maybe.
when we left, we left because for the moment the problem had been dealt with. But then we brought in another, and we had other things that we needed to deal with, so they brought in another Blue Cloaks team. I can't say their name, Connor. Salziari,
Sizzling
Scorching
Salazar.
Salzari.
Scorching Salazar.
Scorching Salzari. And Mr. LaCroix came back. As far as we can tell, people came back from the dead, undead, and killed 2 of the members. Maya Suez and Tip.
And boy, do we feel guilty about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, she gave me a gift, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. And I kind of don't want to use it because it would make me feel bad at this point. Because they're all I have left. But
They shouldn't have died.
they no.
I mean, it's kind of our fault for leaving when we didn't for sure clear everything out.
It seemed
That man needs to die.
safe,
It did.
and we fucked up.
We fucked up, and 2 blue cloaks are dead.
Cannot anticipate everything.
Jess, you've gone silent.
I mean, there's people talking, probably in the background.
I think she's talking. Okay.
Yeah. It was not, and that man wasn't pleasant. That man was terrible. That man makes me want to curse.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what exactly he said to Gale, but it definitely threw Gale off enough that Gale has a personal vindictive vendetta to go after him.
A vindictive vendetta.
Yeah,
As opposed to the
and-
normal vendetta.
And we know he has one of the artifacts. That's actually. Oh no, we lost Jill.
Beans.
What?
Beans
Wow.
from beyond the grave.
From the black screen we hear beans.
Beans. Beans.
We know he has the artifact. That's actually sort of what got me realizing he had the artifact is sort of what got me to communicate with this other group. Actually, it sort of led us to this in an odd way. He has, I believe, the
Fear.
I believe he causes fear with his artifact. We know cruelty somewhere as well, but
We'll find him
we'll worry about
eventually.
that one. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the artifacts, I don't know.
Oh.
Jill will,
we-
I'm assuming Jill's
Think-
wrestling with the camera.
Jillian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There you go. Oh well.
I'm-
Sorry.
I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. It's okay. It's this artifact, this hope artifact. There's a couple things that I don't think you guys realize. It grants you your deepest desires, and it desperately wants to be used. Do you remember? Yes, Mercy.
When you say desire, like desire as in like a deep, heartfelt thing, or like I'm kind of hungry.
No, I believe it to be. I don't think it's necessarily something you can control, Mercy.
I could go for a pizza right now.
I think it's something that it's just something that you feel in your heart.
But what if
That
you
feel?
feel two contradictory things?
I don't think. I think you're trying to maybe trick it. and I
No,
don't think
this is a
that's what you
genuine
do.
question.
I don't know, but I do think that all the stuff we're seeing in here, I do think some of it, at the very least, is connected to whoever's in charge, what they desired. That's why there's guns and burning things. I don't know who's in charge here, what they're like, but I don't know. Rudy doesn't know.
I think the person in
Michelle
charge is just
knows.
kind of insane.
I don't know how kobolds know about guns, but they do,
Oh.
and they know about burning things, and
Well,
I don't know what else is here. Yeah, but I don't know what else is here. So we need to be on the lookout for that, and I think this hydra was maybe a protection as well.
So it simply
Actually,
fulfills their desires, but they don't really
Mhm.
have control over the form it takes.
Right. Possible. I mean, it's possible that the kobold, whoever gave all the kobolds gun, was like many guns and a bunch of guns, and there's a lot more of them than there are us. So we need to be careful, and I think we've done pretty well. So, yes, Mercy.
Back to my whole two desires thing, because like, hold on, let's get a gauge to give an example of me, because I don't know what the rest of y'all's deepest
Oh.
desires are. I want my dad dead, obviously, but at the same time, I'm rational enough to realize my dad dead would kind of throw Patricia into kind of a tailspin, and it would be bad. So, would I have to fight those two desires against each other?
Probably. I will say you're probably going to. It's possible that you can resist it. Like, I think it's very possible to resist the thing. I just don't know how strong it is. Remember, I was gonna say, remember when we were all in the tomb? Haru, sorry, this is all stuff that you don't. When we were all in the tomb, and you started feeling sort of pushed towards it.
Yes.
I think this is the same thing, but instead of just wanting to wear it, it's wanting to be granting wishes. We need to come up with some sort of plan. My thought is when we get the thing to throw it in the bag of holding almost immediately,
Yes.
as soon as possible.
Do you know?
Oh, you have mage
Would
hand,
it-
right?
Do you know how large it is?
No, but I can ask.
Would,
I'll say, Ro, you have mage hand, right?
I do.
Okay, that might be useful.
would it be so bad to grant some of these wishes? I mean, I'm just saying, it's a super
could be.
powerful artifact. We're already planning on using it to fix Gale.
But it could cause many, many problems. What someone like Mercy brought up that idea of killing her father.
Would that relate to a giant map? Given the entire northern part of Asia, that would be
Just
Your voice sounds a little weird.
Yeah,
Mike's,
you like
kind of coming in and out.
I think it just really depends on what our wishes would be, honestly.
I know what mine is, and I don't know if mine would cause any sort of issue. I don't think it would. But
better.
yeah, better.
Mhm.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, well, you see, because this is how I think of it. I want him fucking dead. He deserves to die. He's a shitty garbage human being. Tiefling being. Whatever. But, if he dies, that entire northern cult thing suddenly has a high priest dead, and that's bound to cause a massive panic. That could cause panics in the south, and bad stuff could happen. So my desire to not destroy my home country, and, you know, potentially throw the war into an even worse situation, versus my desire personal vendetta against him, are competing in my brain. Because you gotta think of
See,
it that
so
way.
the thing-
Something that's personal for you could cause an entire shift throughout the world. I feel like there's a word for
Yeah.
it.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
That sounds dumb. I don't think that's right.
I was just gonna kind of like
I just
poke her back and go, oh yeah, butterflies.
The Desna effect.
so I also it's also a matter of you become not necessarily but look what's happened here. We don't know how far it's gone here, how many wishes they've made, how many things they've done.
You might not be able to stop if you,
It could stop, it could keep going and going
which
and
is why we
going
have to
and
be
just-
careful with Gale.
I'm not
Well,
sure
Mercy-
what I desire, for typically I find it best to work for what you need rather than seeking the easy way.
I mean, to be upfront, I would love to use it,
I don't agree with that.
but also
Pilot.
it could be an addiction almost.
Oh, yeah.
guess, if that makes-
Ro knows about those, and so do I.
So I think we need to be careful with it. That's all. I think in general,
Yeah, we'll be
with these
careful.
artifacts, we need to be careful.
Then
The fear one as well. The fear one I would like to get rid of very quickly. I would like to get it back to where it because that is in a dangerous place.
So-
As well as cruelty. This one's in a less dangerous, I assume.
I don't know. I think being able to grant endless wishes actually makes it more dangerous.
I mean, especially in these hands.
I mean,
If-
look what happened down here. They've got.
I mean, I'd rather it be in kobolds' hands than like, let's say Mercy's father's hands.
Well, you know, the Rose and Vale's hands.
I mean,
Yeah,
we don't know how much further. We don't know what's waiting for us after we get out of here. So we don't know how bad it is here.
you want to try using Mage Hand to carry it, but does it work transitively through the magic? Is it that powerful? And also,
What do you
if
mean?
someone must hold it, who would be the best to do so? Who would be at least risk of
Well-
it taking control?
I don't know. I really don't know.
How about this?
I-
Instead of who's at the least risk of taking control, whose top, like, desire here would cause the least bad effects?
Mine wouldn't. I feel like cause that many bad effects. I don't even know if mine is possible, to be honest.
How do y'all just
I-
know your like deepest desires like off the top of your head?
It's because for me, it's the thing I've been.
There's lots of
working-
things I want.
Simple.
I mean,
They
lots.
said deepest desires when we started talking about it in my brain, and what do I want most? And I've not stopped thinking about it since.
Here's my thing: is my
I know
thing is
what I
something
want.
I've been working towards since I've started really using magic.
Immortality.
I don't know if you know this, but
I think that's Rose.
no, I don't. No, that's not mine.
Rose,
No, I
Rose,
just-
do you want to live forever?
Mine,
Don't let
A
Jim
little
have
bit.
it.
no, mine's. Mine's is. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's all. Mine is just to talk to Osteroth one more time. Mr. Osteroth. That's it. That's all I've ever wanted.
I don't know mine, so it could be insignificant or it could be
I-
devastating.
I would also like a way to find my birth parents, but really,
Oh, that's where I'm at, homie. I've been thinking on it. I don't like the fact that people can hide from me. I always want to be able to
Yeah.
find people who've done wrong to me. And anyone I know. That's
but
my desire.
really, more than anything, I just want to talk to Mr. Osteroth.
Hey, Maddie. You're the only one who's done a wish before.
Yeah.
Got any advice on that one?
Don't wish for stuff that's for yourself, that's for sure. I don't have any desires for myself, other than my parents, so...
Nerd.
Hey, if you grab a hold of it and you're the one who ends up getting compelled, you could always wish your dad to have a mulligan body available.
Or
No.
enough retirement money to live as long as he pleases.
I very
That's-
quietly wish for my parents' bank account to be overflowing.
I mean, why not? You know? He doesn't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think he would stop working, though.
True, but that's
But
what
he
the money's
wouldn't
for.
have to.
But would the money simply materialize, or would it come from somewhere else?
It would cause mass inflation.
That's also true.
Mm.
There's
You
no
gotta think about
guarantee
the
where anything's
effects.
coming.
On the economy. Logic
As a
here.
pirate, I care about the economy very much.
That's just again, it's just something to think about. That's all. It's just something
Bro,
that we definitely.
you're the biggest wild card in this group. Daya, I have a feeling it has to do with her past. Haru says he doesn't know. Maddie would wish for someone else and it would be something for her family. Udi's talking to Asura. Mine is a way to find my enemies. Gil is gonna be, fixing.
Maybe like
You're
a
the
sandwich,
card.
you know.
You know me. Just 100 guns.
insight
No,
check
come
on
on.
that one.
Yeah.
Right? I somehow don't think that's true.
Hold on. Mercy's just gonna pull out the stick of truth and hold it out.
Gil just goes, "That's a lot of guns."
Wait, we actually,
Dale would
we've
say
actually
that.
had that many guns, so.
I believe you. Yeah. I mean,
I got a 20.
Do I need to roll deception?
Yes.
Wait, I can reroll.
Wait, you.
oh, I still believe you though.
Maddie's like,
Bro.
Oh, you can reroll though. You can reroll that.
but it's a net 20, so I think
It's 100
It's a
guns.
Natural 20s take precedence, but still.
Yeah.
Damn, that is a convincing motherfucker.
Except there
you
is one
haven't-
thing kind of going against that, which is we've already had hundreds of guns.
Yeah,
At us.
I will say this is really the first time, Maddie, you have stopped and realized just how convincing Ro really can be when she wants to be.
I don't like that feeling. I don't like it.
Bro. She's holding up the stick of truth even though she trusts this. She's like, maybe if you hold this and say your deepest desire, it'll come out because it makes you tell the truth.
If she's willing to.
Yeah, it
Rose-
doesn't. You can't hold it if you're not willing.
Rose gonna take it, let it go really quick, go 100 guns, and then pick it back up and go, see? I
She's just
I
gonna
told
pick
you.
up the stick and
that's
give her a
very
lap, like, back.
convincing.
Rose gonna
Somebody-
take the fucking stick. Just hold it, firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
grasp it.
The stick. Um,
And I guess
Rose, it's gonna be a quiet moment for a second as Rose sits and just kind of stares into the middle distance.
Because you can't say it if it's not your true desire, so this kind of narrows it down for you.
It's when Rose says this, it's gonna sound like it is physically clawing its way out of her body, like violently. Just gonna be like, I really, really want for the whole Barrett situation to have never have happened. The whole thing, all of it, from the very beginning.
That's
What
good.
would... Rudy,
see,
what would that do to Ro?
Although, if that never happened, then we would have never met you.
Would it just
Yeah.
would it do something to
It
us
would.
in the present, or would it?
yes, probably.
Ooh.
Well, you would no longer have a sick gun and you'd be a housewife.
Yeah, but I'd be happy.
You could forget about it, honestly.
Ignorance isn't really necessarily bliss.
You say that, but going to marry a man who thought you were ugly would also be ignorance is bliss.
All right, but he was definitely lying. I'm hot as fuck, so you know that's on him.
Well, she believes it because
No,
she's
that
holding the
would-
stick.
I'm fucking slamming, homie.
That would definitely change things.
Mercy's gonna pat Ro and just take
Don't
the
touch me.
stick.
Don't.
I'm gonna be real honest here. I think we need to keep that thing away from Ro.
Okay, rude.
I think Ro can make
I
her own
know.
decision on this, but Ro,
That's
do you truly want to do that?
If I think about it for more than about 15 seconds, no.
Yeah.
But an impulse in the moment,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
In other words,
And that's what
if
that is.
she just starts, if she tries to grab for it, keep it away from her. If she doesn't make a jump for it, I think we're safe.
Yeah. That's
Y'all
fine.
are lucky. All you have to do is hold it above your heads.
Just
Okay,
hang
no.
it from Gale's ammos.
No, that
Alright,
does
you-
not work, Ro. I have a scar to prove it.
Someone just needs to choke slam Ro.
Don't worry.
So,
Either Gale or I, we can keep it away from Ro.
It's like
Yeah.
choking a toddler.
give her the stick.
Dare.
Looks at Mercy and goes, give her the stick.
Why are you giving me the stick?
Because you
stick, the
immediately
stick.
included yourself into it.
We need to.
I'm
we need
fast.
to know. Dea, we need to know. I'm gonna be honest here. I think it's better going in. It's better to go into this eyes wide open.
Even if you need
Rudy,
to whisper
I
it
think
to
you have a
yourself.
pretty good idea of what I want.
Your shit
Is it
back.
Takuma?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not my ship. That ship, it's.
That ship has sailed.
Is
That
it
ship has sailed.
Boom, boom.
is it for a specific person to have their memories returned?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Okay, that's fair.
Perhaps it is the most important figure in my life, knowing who I am again. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
Maybe.
makes
that's fair. Anyone else need to hold the stick to figure out what the deepest desire is?
I think we're all. I mean,
It-
Haru, I think doesn't know.
I'd be willing to
If you don't
hold
know,
it
you
to
don't.
try,
mean-
but
Hand it to Haru, just so we know. I think
Haru?
again, as I said.
so what he
It's-
would say is there. It often turns out that when you wish for something, it does not go as you anticipated, and it is worse to regret a wish than it is to regret what you have done up to a point, because you can still learn from what you have done to not do it again. So I really don't know what I would wish for, but I believe that it would force something out if it took control.
Well, interesting.
Well, I don't. The hope artifact's not supposed to be as deceptive as like
A monkey's paw.
yeah, or a genie, you know, right?
I don't think so, but again, we don't know, honestly.
People
We
very
know, we
often
know.
lie to themselves about what they want.
Yeah, that's kind of the
Also, Connor. Yeah, I was gonna say, Connor, will we have taken the long rest by this point, or
Short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's it's exactly what I meant. My brain
Yeah.
is just not working right now.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
I just want to know so I can see if I can add my spells back.
Um, we can probably take our short rest after we wrap this up.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
idea.
right now we will take a break because I need to use the
Ye-
bathroom.
What level? It's rounded up, so I actually can take. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Because your
alright.
spell slot, highest level spell slot, is rounded up.
is there,
All right.
Half your
is there
level.
anything else you wanted to briefly touch on?
No, I think that's it. That was it.
All right. In that case, we'll
I
be
just wanted to have
catching
that
back up with you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. Step away, use the bathroom, get a drink, whatever you got to do, and we'll see you in a bit.
See you in like 5 to 10. And we're back now. Welcome back, everybody.
So, you guys have taken yourselves a short rest, healed up a little bit. So, do you guys wish to keep progressing, or do you guys have something in mind?
right now. Mostly just kind of wants to walk over to the water
Mm-hmm.
and throw a rock and see how far it goes. I guess that sounds weird, but
You want to try and figure out the depth.
yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how else to do that beyond just walking into it. And she's in plate. Unless someone wants to come drag me out.
I mean, I could ritually cast walk,
I'll go.
water walk as well.
Don't worry, I can
True.
walk on the water by myself.
Yes, you can now. Walk
you
on
could
water. Blunk.
You could certainly try that.
Wait, I
Um,
could wrap a pin, like a pistol. The thing that goes in the wall when you're rock climbing. I could wrap a
Piping.
rope around that and throw it into the deepest part and see how far it goes.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
you can do
stand in the center of the water and drop it down? Like,
That would probably work.
See how much of the rope gets wet.
yeah. There you go.
Teamwork.
About to,
Teamwork.
I think I have like 100 feet of rope, not including the pack Gale gave us. Yeah, I have 100-foot rope, just normally, so. Because
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's a cave system under the water.
I should also be able to see pretty far underneath, but I mean, I do have limits as well. Yeah.
So
I'll-
yeah, you guys can do so.
I will take the rope.
Yeah, taking a rope and tying a python onto it. You begin to lower the water, the python down into the water. How much rope do you have?
It's 100-foot.
It's 100 foot of rope. You would likely reach the end of the rope before you reach the bottom.
Very deep, guys.
No.
All right. Well, let's not go into the water then.
We will keep this in mind if we need a desperate escape.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Escape from Frog Island.
Escape from Frog Island.
Flashbacks.
Do you want me? I can cast water breathing just in case.
It might be
Save it if
better
we
to
need it.
cast it if needed.
It's a ritual cast.
Oh, it's a ritual cast?
Oh.
Yeah.
How long did...
I can just do it, and it lasts for 24 hours in case we need it.
Can we say she did that during the short? No, she couldn't have done it during a short rest.
No, but I can just do it right now, and it'll take 10 minutes, and then we can go.
Yeah, you can do that now.
Sure.
That's it. Is it better to
I'll
be
do
safe
that.
than sorry in this case?
Yeah, I'll do that.
We should, going forward, we should also probably be a little bit more cautious and quiet.
What are you saying? You don't want to get attacked by more kobolds with
Well,
guns?
Well, like we
saying-
started,
Or fire.
like how we first entered this cave.
We can,
Yeah, and then
at least, potentially get the jump on them or avoid them if we find another group.
all right. Well, I'll take the 10 minutes. So I'll take the 10 minutes and do the water breathing. And as soon as I finish and cast it on everyone, I'll look at everyone and I'll be like, all right, I think we can go.
Very well.
Quick question. Go where?
There's like a tunnel leading off, right? That's
Yeah,
what they
there.
said.
You would see that there is one primary tunnel leading off. There are multiple small, like, kobold-sized tunnels, which unfortunately only one of you could maybe squeeze into. So, unfortunately, it looks like you got one way, and that's about it.
I'll travel in
Alright.
faction to see if I can smell any danger.
Yeah. Now I've got my eyes. My
Okay.
special brand.
Okay. So yeah, you can do so. Roll perception to keep an eye out, y'all. Specifically, you two.
I think we're also stealthing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That roll stealth then.
So,
And I'm not using pass without trace.
I'm
It's
keeping a
Stealth
watch
first.
in the back too, by the way. Checking behind us as we
perception
go.
second.
Okay.
Those are two low rolls for perception.
Our stealth checks are just trash right now, guys.
You did not roll
Except for
very
Maddie.
well. So was that.
Okay.
Row.
Well, I'm stealthy at least.
Wait, do we have to roll perception or?
Only
No,
if
just-
you're
Are we
gonna
doing
lower
stealth?
it.
No.
Okay.
Stealth, yeah, roll.
Stealth.
Yeah,
Stealth.
Ooh.
Stealth.
Steph. Sorry, I found seasoned dried seaweed in my room,
Oh.
Like nori.
and I'm munching on it, and it's not too shabby.
I mean, it is a staple in some parts of the world.
I had a friend buy a whole crate of dried seaweed snacks.
Mine was gifted to me because somebody didn't want it, and I was like, I'll take it, whatever.
So,
Not
keeping
yet.
an eye out, you guys begin moving on forward into the tunnel. As you begin making your way forward, you find that this section is significantly more lively. More greenery has begun to sprout around this section. And, Dea, you would note that there is moisture in the air. The walls themselves are starting to become a little bit damp, and it is actually starting to become somewhat humid. But you would all hear fairly audibly, distantly up ahead of you guys, the cacophonous sound of frogs croaking. Many, many different sounds of frogs. And you can hear that coming from up ahead.
Frog alert.
Frog alert.
Okay. We'll be careful of frogs.
You know, just because everything else down here has been really fucking weird. I know you said that, but please don't say it sarcastically, Rudy.
It's true. We don't know if they're normal frogs or not.
I don't
If
want to see
anyone-
Ro
Right.
get eaten.
If anyone wants to catch one for me,
I'm
I
gonna
have a
grab
frog
that.
box. Empty
Sure.
frog.
Sure, Ro. I'll
Does it
catch
have-
a frog for you.
Much appreciated.
I just imagine a girl going after it with the box, like, get in the
Like a
box.
toddler.
Like a
I don't want to touch it.
flashback to
Maddie.
the poison dart frogs. Yeah, Minecraft. Oh god.
They're great. I know what you're talking about.
Shut up, Connor.
They're awesome.
They're
I
so
love my little
cute,
buddies.
And then you start dying. and It's like,
They're my little buddies.
Okay, well, we'll be careful of the frogs then.
we continue moving forward.
Okay.
Indeed.
Continuing on, you guys eventually find yourselves inside of a cavern that begins to open up. And inside, you see that this is apparently where you're hearing all that noise from. Even without making any active perception checks, you would see that there are frogs everywhere, basically.
Oh my god.
Many of them hopping around and making their way throughout the cavern very seemingly happily.
With different colors.
Various greenery. There's a large, what appears to be a slow-moving river that that goes through the actual center of this area itself. Yes. Question.
Yeah, do the frogs, I see there's different colors, do they seem to match up with the colors of the mushrooms that we passed?
No. Not
Okay.
fully.
Is there a
Like,
pink
you could
frog?
see it. Yeah.
Is that a pink frog?
Well, let me double check the color.
Yeah, there's pink.
Dea
You want to get that one for
Dea
real?
immediately goes for the pink frog. Get over here!
Okay then. Dea immediately rushing forward to go after that pink frog. Make a dexterity check for me.
Oh.
I gotta catch the frog.
You gotta catch
Oh.
that frog.
Oh wait, that's a save.
Oh,
Sorry.
sleight of hand. But well,
Wait.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I'm better at that.
I just realized, yeah. You rush over and very nimbly grab a hold of this pink frog as it leaps up out of its.
God, I hope this isn't poisonous.
God, hope
as it
not.
leaps, as it leaps up and out of this little indent in the ground that it was sitting in, and as it leaps up and out, you hear a click.
Yep.
I need you to make a dexterity save with disadvantage because you rushed into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I mean, you have the thing where you take half
15,
damage. So.
yeah.
That will not pass the save.
Aw.
As
Oh, damn.
you rush forward, grab the frog in your hand, you go, got it, and you hear something go, and then the ground below you explodes.
Oh my god. I'm okay.
No,
How
Let me
much-
roll damage first.
I got.
She only
I have
takes half.
evasion. It's a dex save.
As the ground below you explodes, it takes out a good 10-foot radius around you. A few frogs die.
But is the frog okay? like holding it like-
Yes, I will say since you had it held in your hand and you have evasion, that frog is okay. But the ground around you explodes, knocking you to the ground, quieting all the frogs for a second, and then they all begin to start ribboning.
So half of
broken.
that is 11.
But yes.
I haven't even lost all my temp hit points. So Daya's on the
Okay.
ground and she goes,
Wait.
Got it!
Did you say all of them start ribbiting?
No. They stop for a bit, and then they all kind of start croaking periodically. Like it goes
Okay.
back to normal.
Hey,
I know what
I got it. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just a little.
Okay.
It's got a little sit on me. I'm okay.
So
Got it. I got
maybe
Jill.
we're not-
Bro, I got it.
I have the
We're not
box.
so stealthy anymore. I think they know we're here.
I think Ro's gonna put the frog in the box, and we're gonna be a lot more
That's-
cautious.
Yes.
Okay.
We learned our lesson
Yeah,
immediately.
We're gonna check for traps. I can check for traps if you want help.
Check for traps
also
or
good.
scare the frogs from a
I
distance
put
so
the
that
frog
they
in the box.
get off.
You
of
just-
I
Put 'em
don't
in the
think the
box.
frogs are the traps. I think the traps are.
They're around.
Wait. Are these like weight based, or do they just explode off of any movement?
Can I expect
I don't know.
the trap I set up, or is it all gone?
It's gone.
Okay.
It happened
it
when
was
the
an
frog
explosive. It's gone.
got
Because,
off
like,
of
Where
it.
is it? Where is it?
Do
Where is it?
I remember if it was like a pressure plate or like a tripwire or something?
You didn't see any tripwires. All you know is that when you grabbed the frog, it hopped up. Like, it kind of, like, tried to hop away from you. You grabbed it, and then you heard something go click.
Okay.
That's what
Oh.
you remember.
So, it seems like, I mean, there's only one way for our size people to go, so they're probably prepared for that.
Yeah, probably.
So,
Well, I was just thinking, if they set them up, Ro could probably walk across it, but I wouldn't risk that.
mhm.
Do you think the frogs would avoid where they're at?
I don't think the flags would set them off.
Mm.
Think that we
The ground
will
would be
need to
disturbed.
find one of them to study it. It might be possible in Fox form I'm light enough to not trigger them.
You should probably still be careful.
I'm gonna put my glasses on. I don't think they're magical, so I don't think that's gonna help at all. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Putting on your glasses to detect magic, you do not note any magical presences nearby.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's just investigate. I'm assuming this area is where the
Yes.
So I'm assuming can we still walk through there or no?
It has
I
become sludgy and full of water, but it is still. You could traverse through it. Yes.
Yeah. How deep is this river?
Not particularly deep. You could certainly walk through it, or at worst, maybe swim. It's very slow moving.
Let's just walk straight through, I think.
Sure. I can start. Well, I go straight across the water because I have my cloak.
Or do you want me to carry you across?
We don't speak of this outside of these caves, but yes.
I do not.
Okay. I just
Um,
figured you didn't want to get muddy. Mercy will
It's
carry you
true.
across.
I'm looking for traps.
Dale, will you investigate to make sure that there isn't any?
I will
sort
not
of-
make the same mistake twice this time. That was supposed to be on normal, but it's still 13.
It's still a 13. Immediately in front of you guys, you do not note any traps.
Okay.
I'm just inching my way across the water
I'm gonna stay about 10 feet back from Dale.
in case
but-
I explode again. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Exactly.
Good choice.
Horrible, like, dog pedal across. He is in Fox form, so
Oh,
he can't do actual
can-
swimming.
Gale can carry you. It's okay.
Gale can throw you.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
No.
My last character was fine with being thrown because she could glide. This character cannot.
This character's blind and can't see where these
Do
things
not throw
are.
the fox.
No. It does look a little bit narrow ahead, but we can still squeeze through.
Let's make sure there's.
Frog!
nothing.
Hello. I really want to.
Connor, are you just back?
He's
Connor, stop.
You make it really tempting to grab it again, but I'm only going for pink frogs for Rose.
Ro has a brand. I mean,
She
let's
has-
stick
It's
to it.
true.
She's a brand. And I see on the map, I see another pink frog up ahead, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for it. But I'm not.
How many
gonna-
frogs can I put in the frog box?
How many
I don't know. Let's find out.
How many frogs?
Let's find out.
kind of like an episode of Sesame Street. 1 frog, 2 frogs,
Ha,
3
ha,
frogs.
ha.
Oh.
I guess. Do I have to do another investigation check, or is that holding over?
You can make another investigation check.
Okay. I'm doing an investigation check in there. Before I get off of the water.
Mhm.
There it is. 26. That's much better.
So, looking at the ground in front of you, you would not note anything until you note a small orange frog sitting inside of a little indent. And you would note 2 things. First, you believe the frog's probably female. as it is sitting in not just an indent, but in a small indent with a little bit of water around it, and inside you can see frog spawn.
Oh no, it's a mother.
And underneath it, you see what appears to be a small pressure pad.
This is a conundrum.
Scaring them activates it.
Yes. Hey, Ro.
Yeah, what's up?
I wonder.
That was the saddest response I've ever heard.
Well, I'm just trying to think if maybe you can mage hand like one of my ball bearings into the pressure plate so that if the frog gets startled, it doesn't go off and kill all the babies inside.
You know, it's worth a try. I may seem heartless, but frog babies? That's where I draw the line. So I was gonna... I don't know how to do mage hand. Have I ever done mage hand?
Yes,
it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a thing.
Yeah, you use
Okay.
it
You don't have to like roll for it unless you're like.
Yeah, you don't roll for mage hand. Basically, if you're going to use it in a subtle manner, it's basically sleight of hand.
Okay.
Because a ball bearing
So I'd-
would weigh like at least as much as one of these little frogs, right?
I
I would imagine, or at least like a sizable rock, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could... Basically, with Mage Hand, you could use either ball bearings or, like, a sizable rock in lieu of, you know...
I'm thinking of like,
And
the
you don't
pressure
need to
plate,
move
not-
it one at a time, either. You could literally pull out of your bag roughly what was the same weight as the frog you just picked up in
Yeah.
ball
'Cause
bearings.
I held the
Give it
frog.
to the mage
You could
hand.
Indiana Jones this frog.
Well, the ball bearings don't jump out, you know.
They are also balls, which mean they roll.
And it's an indent, so it goes inside.
Do you want to take that risk?
I'm so scared. Do I need to roll anything right now? I'm afraid.
How about instead of that, Ro just tries to defuse it? I mean, it's an explosion. It would make sense.
We could try to disarm it, but we'd have to not
I can
startle the
disarm it.
frog.
That's it. I don't know who would do a better job at it. Ro knows explosives, but Ludi's got intelligence.
We could also see if a different path is easier to take.
I think it's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they were all like that.
Yeah.
Oh, with the jot checking though.
Does someone want to go check down there?
I'll check it. Mercy's gonna walk down and carry Ro with her.
I guess I'll go too.
Mercy's
I
carrying
guess.
Ro, so. I don't know why I agreed to do this. I can't see shit.
I don't know either, but you're doing it now.
I know.
Oof.
I mean, Ro's with me if Ro wants to try with a negative too.
If only Gale was here to
Please try
just
it.
ask the frogs to stay put while we pass.
Yeah, Gale does have speak with him.
Mercy's just
Making
gonna
use of it, baby!
The one time it would come in really handy.
I know, right?
Mercy's gonna go.
And he's
I don't know how
So
to
what
look.
are we
here.
Mercy's gonna go. I don't know how to look for this stuff. So instead, I'm just gonna see if I can't trigger one if there's one here.
Okay.
Great.
Do you
Great. Really good
Like, down the
idea.
water?
Not necessarily.
But
I think I could take
Mercy's
an
gonna
explosion.
kind of shoo at the frogs. Shoot, shoot.
You gonna try and shoot the frogs?
Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
Bro, to shoo the
So
frogs.
you want to try and make them go away.
I want them to not be in the area where I think there could be a bomb. But
Where do you
Mercy-
where do you think the bomb is then?
I think the bomb's probably right past this purple one. Like, right there.
Okay, so basically you're like trying to shoo this like little teal frog next to you then.
And the purple one that's right there towards a different way.
Okay.
I
yeah,
can't.
just-
I can't
just-
help you.
Roll
Like,
intimidation.
Intimidation?
I don't know. Animal handling, You're trying to scare a frog.
Intimidate
I mean, I'm
frogs.
okay with it being intimidation. But it's
Intimidate
up to you on that
frogs.
one, homie.
I'll say. It's up to you. I'll say. Because
28,
basically.
natural 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh
Yep.
my
Um.
frogs.
You've given this frog trauma.
Okay.
You scared the shit
So
out
with
of
a
him.
natural 20 on your intimidation check,
such a
the
waste.
teal frog will immediately hop off its lily pad and begin swimming away. But the purple frog hunkers down and stays down in the little indent that it's next to.
Wait.
It's the indent.
Hey, Ro.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't
what's
scare
up?
the frog away, and Didn't she say it was in an indent over there?
I will remind you, as a DM, I will occasionally do this. Natural 20s may not always
Yeah.
do what you want, but they will give you the best result.
Didn't she say it was an indent over there?
Yeah, does this one have any babies? If it doesn't have any babies, I don't feel as bad about it blowing
Are
up.
there babies with it?
Yes.
It hunkered down. It
Then
hunkered
yeah,
down.
it's got babies. Hey, Daya, there's also a bomb over here.
It also has babies.
Then I could
Okay.
test if
Boing.
they
you
react
scare
to
it?
someone passing.
I tried to scare it and it hunkered down into it.
Boing. Boing.
Rudy is
boing.
going
Okay.
to.
Sorry, what is
Can I
Rudy-
go? Can I Misty step on the other side of the? Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
Of where?
Of I was gonna move up a little bit and move over like Misty step like over
Sure, you
here,
could.
but you left, so
I did.
What's the matter?
never
You
mind.
could still do it.
You can still do it.
You're
What's the
allowed to
matter?
do
Other side of
things.
the bomb.
No, I know, but I was to disarm it together. Is what I was saying.
Well, I can tell you my plan right now. Since that purple frog is like super scared, Day is gonna try and disarm that trap
Okay.
because it's hunkering down, so it's less likely to
Jump.
pop out.
Do
So
you want
she's-
help?
Sure, I guess. Day
Okay,
is going to
I can-
sort of try to move like very slowly and calmly over.
Like I can Misty step on the other side and help you out.
Well, we don't know.
I'll do.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll do that.
If you want.
You know what? Yeah. I just want to help because I'm good at like disarming too.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I'll do that then.
So Dea will kind of like get down low and try to disarm this trap without bothering the frog.
I will. Yeah.
So, what I'll have you do for me, you're casting Misty Step?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I'm going to have you guys both do for me is both of you need to roll for me either animal handling or stealth. Those are the two options.
I will roll stealth.
I guess I'll roll stealth.
I'm better at
'cause,
stealth
like,
than animal handling.
I'm not good at either one of them, so. Yeah, animal handling's one, stealth is two, so whatever.
Try.
Yeah, no, I was 7. Sorry.
Oh, this poor frog. He's
It's
gonna-
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens. So, Rudy, as you Misty Step, you realize that by Misty stepping so close to the frog, you startled enough and scared it enough to make it want to try to escape. So as you do that, the frog hops, and
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna need some dexterity saving throws from
all four
Rudy,
of us,
Dea,
yeah.
and Mercy. No, Rose out of the range. That's a
Rose?
10-foot range.
Yeah,
Rose
Mercy's-
being-
Mercy set Ro down though
Oh, okay.
to try to scare the frog.
Yeah,
Oh,
nope, I did not
boy.
pass that.
At least
but-
we have the aura.
You said dex check?
Yep, dex
Look
save.
that up.
Save.
It's a
Ah.
save.
I rolled it. It's still a 12 with the aura.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
everyone
real bad.
gets a +4, so you
I
got
rolled an
12, 25, and a
Uh,
19.
Isn't the aura 10
Oh
feet?
no, not even. It's still an 8 for me.
Oh,
It's
it
still
is
an
10
8 for
feet,
me.
so
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
I thought she was
Nope,
only 10 feet.
I'm 8.
In that case, everybody you pass takes half. Or in Dea's
Rudy.
case, nothing. Michelle, you take full 28 points of fire damage as the frog mine.
Oh no, I only take half that.
Wait, it's fire
Oh
damage?
yeah, fire damage.
So I
You're good.
take half of the half too.
And I take
Yep.
0.
Okay, so it's only 14. Okay, that's fine.
No,
So it's
that
7.
baby.
You guys okay?
That looked like it hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm not good at
murderer, Rudy.
Rudy's bloodlust strikes again.
No!
I've been
on your head.
I've literally been a murderer since the day you met me. So
You know,
That's true,
that's
you did kill Greg.
So I will point this out, since as of now, basically you guys have also had a pretty good look at the trap itself. The trap isn't difficult. Disarming it really is as simple as just removing a trigger. That's it.
Just trying not to startle frogs.
Exactly.
Okay.
The trigger is the frog leaping
I
off of the pressure
know.
plate.
Hmm.
Oh, Rudy.
So maybe.
So Rudy.
Wait,
Did you just
that
trigger
means
another one?
Haru
I probably did, yeah. It's fine.
Stop, Lizzie.
Rudy,
Stop moving.
Stop.
Okay, I don't get a dex save for this one?
You do get a dex save.
Okay.
But
as
as
soon
you
as
move
that second one
forward,
goes off.
as you move forward towards the orange frog, it hops.
It's fine. It's fine, guys. I don't really.
Oh,
But you natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hey, not 20! I
Good.
take half of half.
Really good. Oh man.
It's a
my
good
take
God.
half
A
of half.
massacre.
I take half of half. It's fine.
Mercy's gonna look at her as she sets off that second one and go, Rudy, you're not allowed to be in the front. Go. Go back behind me.
Rudy, I
Dare
thought you're
take
the smart one.
Dare you take the point
I'm not.
again.
If Haru
She's smart but not wise, guys. She's smart but not wise. I don't know what to tell you.
if Haru was
7
like
points of damage. She's
a
fine.
less considerate person, he would just use dancing lights to create a humanoid shape and just run it through.
I mean, we're basically already doing this. We're trying
Ah.
to like break frog eggs.
That wasn't fun, guys.
See,
I got hit
this
with a
sucks because if we had
fireball.
Gale could just talk to them.
I know.
Can I tell you something? I essentially got hit with a fireball and got 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Can I see if this frog is on a plate?
Whoops. Why are you there?
Moving.
Yes. Investigation.
It's another pink frog. I need to cut. 20.
Yes.
Is it an indent?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna crouch down. I'm gonna stealth up to this frog.
Okay.
Hi.
You sneak up to the frog very carefully. It just kind of sits there.
Hi, buddy. I'm gonna disarm the trap.
Okay.
Hey, friend. What is it for disarming again?
Nothing. The stealth
it's
is
simple
the stealth
enough.
of the animal handling is the check.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said,
And-
disarming it is simple. Once you're there,
Okay.
Is
I've
it like a
disarmed
mouse
it.
trap and you just pull the hinge off?
that is basically it.
Damn it.
What? You didn't need to roll dexterity.
I'm grabbing the frog.
Oh, okay. You disarm the trap very nimbly and look at it for a second. And it kind of looks at you. And then you try to grab it and it hops away.
Damn it. No, come back. Frog. Ugh.
Can you put in that box?
Hmm?
How many frogs can you put in that box?
That's a question you find out with experience. There's no instruction booklet for the frog box. It's just the
Hannah,
frog
how many
box.
frogs can she put in it?
That's something you can only learn with experience. There are no instructions for the frog box.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I hate it when you two work together.
Frog box. Fit frog.
Alright, Dea, if you
I
can-
mean, the frog left a bunch of eggs if you wanted to figure out how many frogs you could have.
Whoa, wait,
You're kidnapping her children?
I mean, we already, if we steal the eggs from another one, isn't frog eggs a food?
No.
Okay.
I think just about
Hold on.
In-
You're
in-
playing that?
any creature are a food in some culture.
In some culture, yes. But mostly frog legs, though.
Yeah. Ooh. We get a frog.
If this was Breath of the Wild, there would be like cooked frog legs back in the spot where it blew up.
Well,
Minecraft.
on a blog called Pure Florida, there is a
Of course.
recipe
Of fucking
called
course.
frog
Of
egg
course.
soup.
Oh my god.
You know, I would say, what the fuck? But like, no, that makes
No.
sense.
I
for
mean,
me.
gonna
people eat
assume
roe,
someone
which
who
is
lives
salmon
there.
eggs.
Not this
Yeah.
area of Florida. You gotta go north for where those people would be.
You know, I'm
gotta
not
go north.
surprised, honestly.
Mhm.
But of course, it's
But-
Florida.
Definitely.
So, let's go away from that gross detail. What are you guys gonna do?
And if any viewer is not from the U.S. and doesn't know about Florida, just look up Florida Man.
There you
You'll
go.
get the idea.
I'm sure they do.
You want to keep approaching? I mean, that looks like there's. I mean, there's probably a couple paths, isn't there?
Yeah,
Unless he's
but
just
which
gonna kind of
ones
peek
can
around the
we-
corner.
Which one can we like fit through?
I mean, we can just have Gale fix a tunnel entrance if need be.
True.
Maddie,
Hmm?
could you do me a favor, please?
Okay, what?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, shit. That's not
Don't say
good.
anything.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Why? Because I'm the last person, other than Gil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That's
Don't
not,
just like that.
that's not good.
I have a feeling there's a giant frog waiting to come eat her.
don't
Wait.
jinx it.
Are all of these frogs girls? That's a legitimate question, like, in character.
You have seen some frogs that don't have eggs around them.
Okay. That's like, 'cause that would be weird.
True.
There's only some species that can, like, self-produce.
I'm gonna. I guess we'll just go down the path in front, and I'm gonna stealth. Are these frogs in dents?
Jurassic Park. What? So big.
Find a way. The orange one in front of you is not, but the green one is.
I'll stealth up to the green one. 14. I don't
Okay.
feel good about this. Stepping around the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get there without scaring it?
The orange one hops away.
Okay. Can I disarm the trap?
Yes.
Okay. And then I try to
Jill,
grab
stop
the
playing
frog.
with your hat. Okay,
Then I
well.
grab the frog.
Dexterity check. Yes, you managed to grab a hold of the green frog.
Bro, they're like watermelon. It's not pink, but
Ro will approach with the box.
we try to put
Ro now has a small box full of riveting creatures. Just faintly.
frog, frog for the frog box, blood for the blood. Frogs. You have
Frogs.
frogs now.
I don't know what to do with these,
can
but I
make a
have them.
prediction? Jace likes puns. After we tell him about this, he's probably gonna say it was a riveting experience. I'm calling
No.
that he's gonna say that.
No, they aren't here. They don't get to make the joke. You don't get to.
You just have to own up for the puns you make.
Yeah, they're not here.
I thought it was.
They don't
fine.
make jokes.
But they were going to like watch it later,
They probably will.
and that's what I'm saying.
Whoop.
They'll say that then.
What'd you do, Connor?
That frog is now bigger.
That is a slightly bigger frog. There it goes.
I think he was trying to move it.
I love the image of the
Nice.
frog shuffling and everyone slowly moving their tokens away from it. Like, no. Frog too big.
You know in Shrek when like the frog is blown up into a balloon?
Nobody blow up the frogs. Like, anymore.
We've already done that.
And the snake is like made into a
I've done it
balloon animal.
twice. So we're gonna go this way then.
Yeah, in front if we can.
All right. Lead the way.
Yes.
Why is this not- Yes, we go out.
Real quick, as people get out of the water, Mercy's just gonna give everyone a quick prestidigitation.
Thanks.
Oh, Shake's
Hell yeah.
dry.
That works.
I'm dry. I walked on the water.
And then he's like fluffier afterwards because of it.
But yeah, no one is dirty from walking through the water.
Okay.
We're still wet. Because I can dry people off.
All right. So you guys wish to continue on?
Yes.
March.
Okay. Continue on through the rest of the halls. That's right, caves. You would eventually find yourself making your way into an area where the cave floor begins to drop off very suddenly.
Like a cliff drop off, or like it just
Like-
starts to decline?
Like a cliff drop off.
Oof.
Whoops.
Should someone climb down?
Did we choose the wrong hallway?
Is it possible to see to the bottom of it?
Wait. No.
Even with Dea's dark vision, no.
No. Wait,
Not without the aid of some kind of light.
Maddie,
What?
you have the lights cantrip, don't you?
Yeah.
Could you touch a rock and let us drop it and see if it goes somewhere?
Sure. I'll do that. I'll find a rock.
You sound so disgruntled.
Oh, guys,
Just,
you have to roll that perception. I'm kind of scared.
no,
Okay.
you
I
don't.
mean-
It's,
No, no,
it's
no,
just
you
that
don't.
You
it's
could
just
get
a rock.
one of Day's 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah,
I
it's
just-
true.
It's
It's
just
It's only hundreds.
It's mainly to see if it goes somewhere or if this was the wrong way.
Just give me an object and I'll throw it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogo's got it and holds out the frog box.
No! I worked so hard for those frogs.
Anyway, whatever the.
Yeah, you can just Dea can just give her a ball bearing,
Yeah.
and that'll work
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast light on the.
That's fine.
ball bearing.
Let's see. 5th level,
Oh wait.
20 foot in a radius, 5 feet, equal to the 5 foot radius.
Level 11. You can
So,
just
I didn't
shoot
even
the
know
light
there was a
out.
level of the light.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a
Well,
range of
no.
17. It's
Yeah,
not-
that's
Oh.
true. And my vision is
Mhm.
120, so.
So you just cast light on the ball bearing, you toss it down, and you watch as it goes. As it begins falling down. It descends for quite a ways, bouncing off of rocks as it does so, until eventually it does settle down at the bottom. You guys can roll perception checks if you'd so care to.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I'll do
I'm
it for
gonna try
funsies.
Same here. Same
Wait,
here.
Bill, you can roll that.
Uh,
Oh! Natural 20!
I don't think I could for this.
No,
No,
I don't
you
think
can't.
so.
Mr. Blind Fox.
That was a good roll for you, Ludi.
Oh my god, yeah, it
Wow.
was. What the fuck?
So, Maddie and Ro get the least amount of detail. I'll tell you guys what you see. So you guys would see down below some kind of odd-looking shapes. They don't look like rocks. They're too even and too smooth, so you're not entirely sure what it is. And you see like the occasional bit of like a glint, but you're not able to see much past that point. Erudite, you see a little bit more. You see what looks to be almost like a stone wall nearby, a very flat, even stone wall, and a kobold holding a spear that's kind of moving up towards that ball bearing that was thrown. Now, Dea and Mercy, you two get the most amount of detail. Dea, and since you guys both have dark vision, it makes it even easier for you guys. You guys see what you can best describe as some kind of a fortification wall. A large, smooth fortification wall that is haphazardly created, to put it simply. The walls are not what you would expect for an engineer's work by any means. They move peculiarly, they go off in odd directions and then jut back inward, and they barely look like they should be standing properly, but it's all made of the same smooth, even stone, and it seems to be holding up just fine. But from what you guys can see down here, it's almost like you're near the entrance to some kind of a castle or a fortress.
Oh my god.
God. Jesus Christ, what did these kobolds
I think this
do?
is like a moat.
Wait,
underground.
wait. I have a mean idea.
Uh-huh.
You know the bombs they left? That we've kept from triggering?
You want to dig up those explosives?
And drop one.
Cast light on it to draw its attention.
Oh no.
No, if we just drop it, the impact should cause it to trigger and explode.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, what did these kobolds do?
Look, they've been attacking us. This is fair. And they tried to blow us up.
But what if
been...
the artifact is there though?
I mean,
I
I think
if
the artifact
can
would
be
be
destroyed.
fine.
Yeah,
The
Gil,
artifact-
Gil pipes up and goes, yeah, what if it's down there?
I
Gil,
think it would be fine. It
I was about to say,
wouldn't be down
Gil, I
there.
can feel the sarcasm from that statement.
On the
He's
one
getting
hand,
better at it.
I mean, I thought we were gonna go and talk with them and be nice.
Oh, we were gonna talk.
on the one hand,
How do we?
How would not approve. On the other, if you don't tell him, he won't know.
I still
How- we don't.
Nobody say anything.
can,
How can we tell how far down it is?
Quite a ways. You'd estimate probably around 300 feet.
we should probably check the other pathways and make sure there's not an easier way.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
if
can
it's
check
gonna
the.
be-
We can check the center path. 'cause-
Also, I like how there's like a random sword every so often in this thing.
Don't worry about it.
I will say this though, as they're walking by the ones they've deactivated, Mercy's just gonna scoop it up.
You're just gonna pick up the bomb?
Yeah, the deactivated one.
Okay. Yeah, you just pick up
And
the
she's not gonna be
deactivated
subtle
bombs.
about it, so anyone could see her do it. And just shove it in her
I
bag.
don't care.
How many
you
of
can
the-
add 2 deactivated bombs to your inventory.
Coolio.
All right, so we're gonna try out the middle one. So I think we need to deactivate anything we find there.
Yeah.
You're better at
Let's
that than
find
I am.
out
I'm
what's
gonna go-
behind door number 2.
I'm gonna stay back here.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out for trap. Could I just like carry these numbers forward to the whatever frog?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to do a stealth and investigation like 5 more
That's fine.
times.
So the teal frog is fine. There's nothing underneath that one. You move your way forward and you find that this little pink one right here is sitting on a trap. With your 14 stealth, you'd be able to disarm it very easily. So
Make that a third bomb. I'm taking all of
First use
them.
the cleanup crew.
trap clear.
Yep.
Do what you can to do forward.
Yeah, I know that orange one's on a
Dude.
trap.
Did you want to try to catch any of the frogs?
Any more frogs for
Thought
the
about
frog?
it. I'll try to. I'll catch that pink one. Nope.
Nope.
Hops away. Boing, boing, boing.
If we get the artifact, we can have as many frogs as we want.
Can have as many.
And that's the end of the world there.
I want the ability to always be able to catch a frog when I see it.
Yeah, it's called a plague of frogs.
Oh no!
Oops.
Ooh.
Accidentally all
Again,
frogs.
There's an at 20. Can we just clear out all the? There's so many checks.
Yeah, you
I don't want to
you
be
sneak
here.
up, you sneak up on that frog very easily, and feeling you've got a pretty good judge of how to do it now. You managed to sneak up on the other 2 with no problems.
Cool. How many bombs
So-
do I have now?
That would be 4 were just disarmed, so 6
Just
total.
6 total. Coolio. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about it.
The frogs all begin hopping away from you.
Wait. I don't think that's enough.
You catch that frog.
Do I get it?
Pink. Yep.
Yay! Okay.
You nimbly snatch up another pink frog.
I got a second pink frog.
Frog for the frog box.
Frog for the frog box.
Just have it out like a grocery bag the whole time, ready. Trick or treat.
Damn it.
You know, usually getting a frog in the bag would have been the trick.
If
This
you
is such
want,
a treat.
Day, you can roll me one more investigation check.
Okay. 29. There we go.
Okay, that's a very good check actually.
You didn't say.
All right. Let me just quickly do this. Okay. You see that the little pink frog that is sitting over here in this corner is not sitting on a trap. It's sitting on a small, square black piece of spinel, the gemstone. And it's just kind of sitting on top of it.
It's magic.
Gem. Hey, froggy, froggy, frog.
You see the frog kind of back up from you a little bit, so that the stone is now in front of its mouth,
Oh no.
and then it goes and eats the stone.
I do it.
If we take the frog, we can get the stone back
And then
later.
it starts to hop away from you.
Put him in the frog box.
Damn it.
The frog begins running away.
That frog ate a
Name.
gemstone.
Which one was it?
That the pink one.
Haru will go and bite it in fox form non-lethally, non-lethally because it's a melee attack.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Don't do damage.
So, it's you. Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where like someone lets loose an animal that they were saving because it was sick or injured or something like that?
This is the
It's-
hawk coming down to get the bug.
Guys, I have a cat.
Oh,
Cat.
look at the little guy.
He so rarely comes over
I'll-
here.
I'm confident its AC is
Okay.
not.
You can go.
No. Okay. And in fairness to you, I mean, I know you're trying to go non-lethal. It has a single hit point. It's dead.
Oh
I mean,
Probably from fright more than anything.
we can still get the gem from
no!
it.
I didn't want to kill it.
But yeah, Dea, you try to grab the frog. It hops off really quickly, and you go, "That frog's got a gemstone!" And quick as lightning, Haru comes bolting out from between everybody else's legs and goes, "Ah!"
Wait, is this Haru's first killing game?
Probably.
No, he used Sacred Flame on like those parasite things.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So
But-
you got the frog.
I mean, to be fair, this is like the most foxy he could do.
Just shake out the gemstone.
It's just like, oh,
So,
Just-
so
Har-
they wish
Haru
for
just nods and goes,
gemstones too?
I don't know
Yeah,
that this is
these-
worth it.
These kobolds are fun.
I mean,
They wish
well,
for
did you,
gemstones too.
Rudy, are you
Okay.
still wearing your goggles? Yeah, that is a very magical gem.
Yeah, of course.
I have constant detect magic as well.
Oh, it
So-
is an extremely magical. It is some kind of an enchantment effect on it, but you're not sure what
Can
exactly
I
it does.
see that?
We can inspect it later.
Poor frog.
Let's keep moving and make sure there's no more bombs.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my
You've
inventory. I'll take it and
You've
put it in my
gone-
inventory as like.
It just
What
say
is
it
it?
is a
It's
square
just-
black spinel.
But now,
Hmm.
the heart.
Oh god. Now you're loud.
Okay.
I cast Revivify on the frog.
No.
Okay, no,
So I will say, you guys are planning on going this way.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna check
Okay.
that way, yeah.
Yeah. So there are no more traps.
Haru would give the frog
Okay,
to Gale
wow,
for his
everyone sounds weird
poop
now.
bag, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Gale's
I mean,
gonna-
if it's
Ooh,
already
thanks.
dead, it's
Thank you very much.
might as well.
He just
eat
takes
it.
the frog and pops it into the bag.
Okay, well, we gotta kill Gale.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
kill
tell
Gale.
Jay there's a dead frog in the
A
bag.
dead pink frog.
A dead pink frog.
Oh. Aw, man.
A dead
I
pink
feel so
frog.
guilty right now.
You got something magical? What's the
Yeah, but at what
It could be very
cost?
useful
Y-
later.
Use the artifact to bring the frog back.
My greatest desire has been replaced.
So, you guys continue along this path a little ways to see if maybe there's a better way down. You see that you did come out a little ways off from where you were last time. Like, you're guessing that you were probably a maybe 100 to 200 feet to the right of where you were last time, and maybe 60 or so feet down. So you're at about,
Like
300-ish feet. It's not that bad, but you're still high up.
Seems like we're gonna have to climb down anyway.
There was
Is
one
there
more
a way?
path.
Does it look like there's a way to
Yeah.
like climb down, or is it like we just kind of have to like into the
Yeah.
wall and
Can
go?
we like see
Perception
where,
checks.
where the other path would come out? Like
Okay.
Daya's gonna like basically poke her head out and like look towards where the other path would probably come out.
Okay, so I don't expect this one to go as well as the last time, so nope. I see nothing.
Oh, we're doing perception. I'm gonna do
Yep.
one for funsies.
Okay.
Perception. Nope.
So
Can I sniff around to see if kobolds have been through here recently?
you can do so.
Perception. Not great.
So, right off the bat, what you would know, Haru, is that no, there have not been any kobolds that have gone through this area for quite a while. Dea, what you would see is a bit of a discrepancy between how the stone looks like leading down from this area and how the stone looks like off to the left or to the right of it. There's something a little bit weird about it. Orange.
Ah.
I don't know. That was
Okay.
weird. I don't know why that happened.
Okay. You went loud and fuzzy for a bit.
Oh, Jill.
Scared me.
The
This is
best
attack mode.
The best way you would describe it is the stone near where you are looks more porous and cracked than the stone that is off to the sides. That stone looks more solid.
All I'm thinking of is Lark. Lark.
I think your mic
Oh.
might have switched
Michelle.
to like your webcam.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Sorry.
The stone looks different. It's a climbing spot. Video game logic.
This is where Lara Croft climbs down.
Oh my god.
This stone is more porous than the rest of the stone, and I don't know what this means.
What does porous mean?
It means there's more holes in it,
So
That
it's the
makes it-
most used one.
potentially.
I
or-
mean, regardless of which way we go down, Gale did buy us climbing gear.
yeah. We might just have to climb. Or
Probably
Although-
check
fall.
that last passage.
Probably, yeah. Just to make sure.
I will say, just for the sake of expedience, no. It's the same.
Yeah, I figured.
So, is Gale or Mercy going down first? Because no offense to all of you. Oh wait, this is a hole. Mercy should not go first.
You're not jumping over it, so it's okay. You're actually deliberately going into it.
I already
Oh.
said early on that for any climbing, I would be riding on Gale for
Yeah.
that.
Actually, since we've been going for about 3 hours, I think we'll be stopping right there since we're now getting very close to
Meeting
properly dealing with the kobolds. So, thank you very much, everybody, for being present for the stream. We do appreciate anybody who was here to watch the chaos. I realize the stream is a little bit weird, especially for one that you've just popped into. Don't worry, they're dealing with kobolds. There's a reason for it.
Yeah. And we're cutting it a little short so that our absent player can be back for next
Yes,
week.
we're unfortunately down a player right now, and this does have to do with them. So we're going to be cutting it there. I do appreciate everybody who was here. Please have a nice one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and everybody say goodbye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Steve.